We her.
as this thing opens. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Welcome to another KFS Watch Along. I'm GMAC. That's Menta. That's XJ. We're here to live react to the Knicks game against Victor Wembanyama in his debut at the Mecca, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. This isn't Casual Friday, so I'm not going to ask how the vibes are. So I'll switch it up a little bit and say, Menta, how we feeling?
Feeling very confident. Loving the way the Knicks look. If I wasn't feeling confident, I wouldn't be me. So I got to continue and be the brand that I am. And I love what I'm seeing tonight. I'm very happy to be on this this StreamYard playback thing we got going on, especially on YouTube. You know, new venue for me. So I'm happy, excited, and ready to give you guys what I do best.
Hell yeah. XJ, how we feeling?
I mean, I'll start by saying my brand is not confidence in the Knicks, but
No.
today I'm with Mensa on this one. I'm very confident. I'm looking for a big blowout, a big score, something like 120 I'm looking at for the Knicks. So, yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I mean, I'm excited to see what Wemby does too in the spotlight, because I think he's going to bask in it. I don't think he's going to shy away from it. So I think we may see a little performance from him, or like a 5 for 25 kind of night from him. So we'll see.
I think he's gonna get 25 shots.
I think he's gonna put him up. I think
he's gonna try to perform. I'll tell you that. But Mitchell Robinson is not having any of it, and Julius Randle might put him, in a parking spot. So,
do you think he's gonna play like that's how they'll match up, Mitch on Wemby, or you think he'll play the 4 and it'll be Julius against him?
I think you got to put Mitch on him. Which is probably, honestly, no. I think the Knicks are probably going to zone that. I don't think the Knicks want Mitchell Robinson anywhere away from the basket because it hurts our strategy on both ends of the floor. So it might end up be Julius Randle might be the roamer, which could go one of two ways. And I'm not sure which way it's going to go, but I'm excited to see it.
They have Zach Collins. Zach Collins can space too, though. So somebody's going to have to go out there. I mean,
he can space. What's he from 3? Hold on, really? Zach Collins is a spacer?
Yeah, not this year. He's at a low percentage this year, but in his past, he's shot like league average at least, maybe a little above.
Let me see this. All right, yeah, 2 years ago, 37% from 3.
Yeah, he's solid
for someone like for a center that's like miraculous. I bet you if you ask Mitch's trainer, he could shoot 37% from 3. All right, so we're watching along on playback. For those on YouTube that can and want to join us on playback, the link is in the comments. It's pinned in the comments, I should say. I will remind you that the League Pass, NBA League Pass, a subscription is required to watch along with us on playback, as well as blackout restrictions that apply. So take that for what you want, but going into the process of joining us on playback. But if you'd like to try, the link is in the description. We're going to be watching along on there with all our patrons that are able to watch along on there. Okay. How else are we feeling, guys? We're going to be here for a while. So how are we feeling?
I mean, I'm excited. I mentioned right before we hopped on, I didn't realize Vassell was going to be playing, which I think is actually a big deal. He's been playing really well this year. He's shooting super well. So I think that's going to have an impact. I mean, were the Knicks favored by what? 8 points, 10 points? I forgot what the line was.
It was 10 last I saw.
It was 10.
It was minus 10 last I saw.
It was minus 9 as recently as 7.
So the line moved. Okay.
So I would imagine Vassell moved the line,
exactly,
honestly, at least by a point or two. So that's the only thing. I mean, again, I'm not really concerned. I just think that this Spurs team is like a horrible defensive team. When Wemby's on the court, they're okay. They're like decent when he's on the court. When he's off the court, they're like historically bad. You could just do whatever you want to them. So, and he's not going to play he's going to play like 35 minutes. So it doesn't really matter.
The Knicks should out talent them. Like what you said on Hot Hand Theory. Like there is a talent discrepancy. The only caveat is if Wemby is going to do like great player things, then like, what are you going to do?
Hey, honestly, if we watch this game and it's like a Wemby show and he drops 50 for the first time, like that'll be fun to watch. Like I
It'll be fun to watch.
I don't see it coming, but
Not for me. That would not be fun to watch. I
Well,
don't want to see Wemby.
Don't you guys
because
remember
the
Curry's
narrative?
like eruption at the Garden? That was like his real. I mean, he
Sure.
was balling before them, but that was his real like coming out party. Like this is Steph Curry.
But
He's
the
a show
narrative?
every time you come
Oh.
on.
But if the Knicks win, because that's the thing about the Curry
And the Knicks
game that I
win, yeah.
remember. And the
Yeah,
Knicks
yeah,
win.
yeah.
That's so I
Yeah.
meant to. What if Wemby gets 45 tonight? Knicks win by 11. Like, is
Or
that,
even if it's a close
I'll
game,
allow
they
it.
win by like 4
You know what?
points.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
that'd
what?
be
Win by
fun, dude.
4.
That'd be fun.
RJ gets 30. Like, as long as all of the things happen, we're good, right?
I will allow it.
You'll allow it. Okay.
I don't want a Wemby 50
You know
piece
what?
and
Okay.
a Spurs win. Oh,
Nah. I'm not saying in a Spurs
Oh my
win.
god! Because it'd be like what he's not even 10 games in the league. He's already dropping 50 on the Knicks. Rah rah rah. Especially
Yeah.
with this Amin Al Hassan nonsense that just came out. Like I don't want
That triggered you so much, didn't it?
Amin is tripping. Man. I don't know what
Immediately.
he's talking about.
Immediately.
Yeah. I was my only 2 cents is, and I'm like indifferent on Amin. As a Lebitard show character, I like him.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very much like, you know, I take it or leave him. He is very plugged in. Like I don't completely dismiss the thing that he said. For those who don't know, he said there's a mini civil war going on with the Knicks between the Villanova boys, and the way he phrased it was like the ones that know how to play basketball, and then the other Knicks like Julius Randle and RJ when he's bad, and I guess if you didn't go to
Emmanuel
Quickly.
he included in there.
Yes. So basically, he framed it as a Villanova versus the other Power 5 schools in the NCAA, basically Kentucky or Duke. Someone tweeted at Popper and said any validity to this, and Popper was like, "The only civil war I know of is me versus Fred Katz." So yeah, I'll believe it. I'll believe it when it actually causes problems.
Oh, I didn't even entertain it as a potential.
Yeah,
thought.
exactly.
I didn't either.
completely dismissed it.
Yeah,
Because it's stupid. And it just felt like, oh, here we go. Another national media guy trying to draw. Like, it felt like he was watching the Knicks play. And that's why, like, and that's kind of how the comments
Yeah.
were framed, where it's like
Yeah.
starting back in the playoffs. Like, so basically based off of what, a 15-game sample size, you're assuming that there's a civil war happening in the Knicks locker room. Like, it's so dumb. And I'm just like, this is what I expect from this guy. So that's all that was for me.
and the only benefit of the doubt I'm slightly extending to him is how plugged in he is. Maybe he talked to one person that's like, yeah, they're really frustrated with Julius. There's a clear like Kentucky versus Villanova thing going on there, and he went and ran with it because you have a lot of hours of radio to fill every day.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I agree with that, Andrew, because he has his own show now too, right? That he's doing. He does stuff on Lebitard, other podcasts. It's just like filling content, like filling the air with content. Honestly, I have a different experience of Amin, I think, than you, Mensa, just because like Andrew and I, like, you know, are diehard Lebitard show listeners.
Guys. Yeah.
And he's just the best on that show. Like, he's hilarious on it.
He
So I just like,
show. Yeah.
I just ignore his Knicks related comments. I just, it's Amin. I'm not going to listen to that.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I give him the benefit of the doubt.
Should we go through our betting and sweating real quick? So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
for
sir.
those looking at it on YouTube, I have Victor Wembanyama over 2.5 blocks. I thought this was a typo because it feels like every highlight I see of him is that he's blocking shots. XJ has the Knicks first quarter spread -3.5. Sean has Mitch over 9.5 rebounds. He's done that with plenty of distance in each of his last couple games. And then, of course, Mensa's got RJ over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists at -128. Shout out
Also
to the
felt like a typo.
shout out to the fine folks over at FanDuel for the unsponsored lines for tonight.
For now.
For now. Believe me, we are trying. Okay?
I'm trying, Jennifer.
I'm trying, Jennifer. All right, we get to see the new court tonight, right?
Yes, we do. That I'm excited about. I'm really excited about this Kith Knight stuff. I think this is the best. Well, to me, the best jerseys they did were the Kemba Walker year jerseys. The black, just like just black and orange, really simple, really nice. but these jerseys are maybe, I want to say, a close second. And the court, I think, is the best that they've done. So I'm
It's-
really excited to see what it looks like.
We talked to XJ about this when they dropped. It's literally just the font, and I get it. They're going for New York, New York. The drop shadow for me personally is such an eyesore. It's so
Yeah.
it's like looking in a kaleidoscope. Is that's what it's called? It's distracting, is what it is for me.
I hear that. Like I don't begrudge anybody who doesn't like it. Like honestly, it's hit or miss for certain people, for everyone. So I don't begrudge anyone, but I like it. I just think it's kind of like, it's just different. It's kind of random. It's hard to make out the words. Like it's bad for like design clarity, but it's like, you know what it says. It's like, it's just like, it's a symbol at this point, you know?
We say it in the chat that when we saw it on Brunson and Hart, it was like, all right,
yeah,
it looks good.
yeah.
I just will make a point not to read New York twice, in case you missed it the first time. It's there again. You know?
Yeah, they want you to read it twice. Wait, what does that say? New York, New York.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Anyway,
So you're not impressed. Got it.
yeah,
I just don't like it, man. I can read.
Can we have this for best dismissal category?
Best dismissal.
And just
yes, fuck out of here to the New Jersey fonts. It's just the fonts. We've been begging for this specific design with the black stripes on the side and the old school.
Yeah,
look.
the pinstripes in the font. It's like
that's it. I don't even hate the pinstripes. Like I could take them or leave them, but that I'm at least all right. It's something that, so it's not specifically to the ones we grew up with.
I do think the Knicks
is what's throwing me off.
For sure. I do think the Knicks are due for a new like uniform setup. We haven't changed it since 2013. You know, it's been the same for about what 10 years, 10 seasons now. And that's kind of the longest I think they've gone without making an alteration to the jersey. I think they changed the color of the blue, but that's not like, I want to see a new design at this point. So, you know, and it makes sense for them because if you put a new jersey out, people not have to go and buy the same jerseys again. So maybe they're waiting for a star trade. I don't know, but I think we're due for a new jersey.
Could that have something to do with like how old the Knicks are? Like older franchises, there's a look to them. You know, like the Red Sox have the exact same uniforms as they do from the 1928. You know, like same with the Yankees have the exact same uniform with some slight changes, but because of how historic the franchise is, the Knicks are one of the original NBA teams. Could that have something to do with why they haven't done anything significant to change the look of the uniform?
I mean, I think so, but they've done so many like different changes. You know,
the city uniform, yes. I'm saying like to their regular home whites.
To their regular jerseys, because they basically have had a different uniform every decade. They had a different uniform in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the teens, and it's the 20s now. So I'm expecting
that's true.
And even like they did, I remember when they went to like in 97, they went to the black, they kept it for a little while. And then there was like the V-neck, they changed the V to like this slight little Y thing, which was kind of stupid to me. And then they went to a round neck, they got rid of the black. Like they do different things. Not very frequently, but frequently enough that I think they're overdue. But I do think they try their best to not mess with the classic look. And I love that black stripe down the jersey.
All right, we're looking at it live as they're about to. For those who want to try and sync up on YouTube, they're mid-court right now. Okay, I love the uniform. I take everything back. This looks great.
It looks fire, son. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, yeah, this is fire.
I take it back. This looks great.
It's that black stripe, man.
The black stripe down the side.
It saves the jersey. It saves the jersey. I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
We have tip. They
just
tipped off.
Mitch winning that tip, baby.
Mitch wins it against Wemby. I'll try for those on YouTube to give a score of a clock look as much as I can.
Here we go.
All righty, let's do this.
Brunson taking Sohan.
Julius for 3. No, we don't.
Oh, Wemby got one. It's a good thing.
Wemby got one rebound.
I wanted to take his under on boards, but he's.
Ooh, man, Wemby 3. Ready. No good. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Run the jewels.
Yeah, you see, that's what I was worried about.
The
That's why I said that
on,
the
Jules.
Wembanyama 2.5 blocks because that's gonna happen
Yeah.
all night. Except it's not gonna be Zach Collins down
That
there.
was-
It's gonna be Victor.
Imagine if it
Wembanyama.
was Wembanyama. That was Collins
I was
with the
kind of
block.
hoping it would be for some of us that have betting and sweating.
Who blocked Julius twice the other game?
That was Brooke Lopez.
Brooke-
Yeah,
no,
Brooke
no,
Lopez.
No, I'm talking about the
Was
the
that
most
Zubac?
recent game.
It's a
Ooh,
roll.
Yes, it was
His
Zubac.
shot looks so pure right now, man.
It really does.
Yes,
It
sir.
really does.
He's so comfortable.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're not worried about Sohan threes. Okay, let's
All
see what you
right,
got.
so they've got
Let's see-
Wemby and
On Mitch.
Mitch
Ooh.
matched up. That's
Yes,
Okay, there
sir.
we go.
okay.
Okay,
There we
Wemby.
go. Yeah. Yeah, give me 3 more. Oh, ooh, cross tween. Oh, good pass, bro. Down the middle. Yes, sir.
QG.
Yes,
I don't want
sir.
to overreact, but this game.
That's my dog's assist too.
Okay.
It's true.
Now
I
it's
don't
fine.
want
Like,
to overreact,
I've
but
seen
this
enough.
game's over.
this game's over. We're all covering. We're gonna be doing trivia in the fourth quarter.
Probably. I would like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you think their vision's distorted by the New York?
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what it is. Yeah. That's
They're
gotta be
they're
it.
seeing
They're
two
on every
looks right
possession.
now.
Like,
Oh,
wait, what
bro.
does it say?
Good pass, Ro.
Ooh,
Yeah, QG,
ooh,
3 of
that's
those.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
QG.
this game is over.
Yeah, QG.
This game's over. 8-0.
Timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Pop just called
Yeah.
the timeout.
It's the casual Friday effect, baby.
10:15 left in the first quarter. Knicks up 8-0.
You need some milk.
Oh my
You're
Jesus, man. All right, I'll start looking up trivia for the fourth quarter.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, my
Let's
God.
go. Hey, Wemby looking like Jared Allen out there. He's
Ooh,
got sunglasses on. He's covering his
Ooh.
face.
Shook.
Fighting words.
You know, I knew they were going to lose when Victor Wembanyama came out today and said that, oh, the Garden's not
There we
that
go.
big. When he said he was underwhelmed, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Nah, that was a
So
misquote.
read. You gotta
That was-
read that was a
yeah.
misquote. You gotta actually
Well,
read what he said. I know.
I, like
NBA
most people in that building, did not read the whole quote.
fair, but Benji was on it. Like all he was saying is like it's not as big as it is, but that was like actually add the context.
Yeah, so he said first he gave it a lot. He said it's incredible. He said, it's not as big as I thought, but you can feel like the aura of it. So like he gave it all respect. It was wedged in between was like it's not as huge as he thought. Like which is probably it looks like a regular arena. It's like you might think going to the Garden like
a
it's gonna be this
coliseum.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's the scene in Hoosiers where it's like same court, same size as our court.
Exactly.
Back home,
100%. Yeah. He I think he was just trying to say like it's not too big for me. It's not like the stage is not too big for me. I'm cool.
Yeah.
It's dope, but the stage is not too big. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't.
It
I
got
saw the
aggregated
comment.
differently.
Yes, it did. And just like me, most New Yorkers were at work today and didn't have time to look for the source. And
the
we just
harm
outraged.
of aggregation. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It'd be like if I was like Mets suck, but it was the quote for me, and I was like, man, I really hope the Mets don't suck this year. And they only just took out Mets and
Mets
suck.
dot.
Yeah, Mets dot suck, and that's all that came from the quote for me.
Executive producer.
It's like, Andrew,
Knicks
what are you
Film School, Knicks.
doing? I thought
Hey,
you liked the
man.
Mets. It's like, yeah, I hope they don't suck this year.
It just makes you appreciate these athletes' positions of why they hate the media so much
Mhm.
because that stuff happens all the time. It's like
Bingo.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his
yeah.
specific quote. He said, "Pretty incredible. It's not as big as I expected, but still the vibe is here." So that's all he said about it, which is like nothing. I don't think that's
It's
anything
a
to write
nothing
home
burger.
about. Yeah.
It's a
Busy.
nothing
It was
burger.
just for an example, man. I can't even mention like the Mets in an example.
Actually, he's gonna ask you to take your hat off soon too. It's just
Soon enough.
just the visual.
You know what? Fine. You know what? Hold on a second. Fine.
Wow, I thought a Knicks hat was coming. I did not expect that.
Nah, we're rocking with the other horrible team that I root for that ends in Ets. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no comment.
I felt that defeat, Mensa. I feel that so much. Hold on a second.
The solid
There.
comments. were
There we go.
just- There we go. There we go.
There we go. Now we're rocking.
Yeah. Shout out to the awake people. Yeah, the solid comments were I was texting Yash, like, even if like he does have his like just defiantly be like, no, we have our quarterbacks back. Like, even if I don't want you to, just say that rather than plead the fifth. and
Yeah, I don't get why anybody does that. That's so
yeah,
weird.
It was really bad.
Like, you're not under oath. You're on the radio. You know,
I will say that sticking with Zach Wilson this long is like that's hot seat worthy.
but it's not his problem. He's not the problem right now. He's not like a solution, but like Trevor Siemian's not succeeding behind that line at the moment. We should say
Fair.
the Knicks are back. 9:55 left on the clock.
Yep.
Here we go, JB.
Still up 8-0.
Do you guys understand the Sohan at point guard thing? Like, why is that even happening?
I think they want another top 10 pick.
Julius,
Julius,
go,
Jules
Jules.
over.
Jules with the 3.
Up 11.
Trivia
It's a quick
season,
skunk.
baby.
Guys, I love these jerseys. I'm falling for these jerseys. This
Yeah,
is
no,
amazing.
my favorite one, believe it or
I
not, is
can't
that
believe
Mitchell
it.
Robinson. That 2-3 looks so good. And this is his best season, so I might go ahead and buy a Mitchell Robinson jersey.
They have not scored yet.
we
Mitch
go.
over
Another board
Wemby.
for
Well, I
Mitch.
guess
Here
in
we
front of
go.
Wemby.
Oh,
No
3 of them
way.
bags.
Oh, okay.
about to
If
say.
Brunson also got
Oh,
a
we got the
three,
offensive rebound, the long
because
offensive
of
rebound.
course we did.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
All right, Julius.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right, Jules.
okay.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Yeah.
Jules.
You see, like those plays, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna get 8
got
of
him
those. He's gonna-
downhill. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Did Mitch
Sohan
roll
stuff.
on that? Or did he stay so Julius could get
No,
downhill with
I
it
think
it?
he just had
I-
the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he picked.
yeah.
He stayed up top.
He just stayed. Yep.
That's by design. That's good.
And we'll get to see it on replay.
Yeah, he stayed.
Yeah.
Well, no, he kind of
was a soft roll.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went for the rebound in.
Right. It was
he
a
missed, yeah.
delayed roll to go for the offensive board. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And this is why we have DJ Zulo and Benji on
there's
these
two.
things
Bingo.
to use the actual terms. It was a soft roll.
Yeah.
Yes. That's yep. I was just saying that was just man. Listen,
Backcourt violation.
That
was
that's
a
the
really-
brain fart. We're up by 11. We can start having brain farts. Brain fart. Zach
That
Collins,
was such a silly backcourt violation,
Yeah.
though.
the
Zach
silliest
Collins
shit
has
I've
a
seen in a
punchable
while.
face, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Just throwing it out there. Oh, Mitch. All right, we got Wemby.
He's gonna get a lot of those.
Have you
Yeah.
seen?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Mensa.
No, I was gonna make a Wemby joke about his neck, so it's not that important.
No, that's important. You got to
That's
go.
important.
With it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the minute like Wemby stops looking like an ostrich is when you know he's arrived. Because once he like fills out and
Once
that, 'cause I'm
some
like, wow,
lats
that's a
show
long neck.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, because look
One-
at that
once-
long neck. It's
Yeah.
just like I'm young, my neck is long. Like that's just, it's just one of those things.
I said to XJ, once he fills out
Yeah.
and he goes from like a number 2 pencil to a number 5 pencil, then it's game over.
Wait, he goes on. He's got to go on the Giannis plan because
He does.
He looks like when Giannis first came in the league, and then look at Giannis now.
Yeah.
If he gets
Giannis
like
is
that, I don't know
locomotive.
who's stopping him.
I will say that
Ooh,
the Spurs
push.
the Spurs do have a challenge on their hands with Victor Wembanyama because there's no blueprint for a
No.
guy his size.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like how much weight do you actually put on his frame? It's just luckily for him, he's been tall his entire life, so that's great. But
He's also extremely flexible. Like I saw some clip of him. Like he can. Anything I say is going to be a pause probably, but he can do it. He's just very flexible, and so I think that is good sign for his health potential.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, the flexibility is a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is he looking for? Wow.
Oh, Hubie Brown just said that was an offensive foul. I agree.
Damn, Sohan is on top of
Yeah.
Brunson. Like, geez, you can't just ride the dude
Yeah.
all the way down the court.
I think the Knicks' game plan is going to be go at the other 4 guys. Like if Victor Wembanyama is in front of you, do not.
Nice
Here we go,
lob.
Mitch.
We got a
Yes,
lob
sir.
from Brunson.
Look at that.
That might be the first one of the season.
Someone read IG. All right. Good pick up, Julius.
Here we go.
See, here's Zach Collins.
for three.
Oh,
They're
yikes!
letting that. They're leaving that tonight. Yeah.
That was a
Ooh,
comp.
RJ.
Is that a please?
RJ with the
Please.
transition.
Oh my
three.
goodness, the agenda
RJ.
is alive
Transition
and well.
three.
Are you kidding me?
The
Transition
touch.
pull-up threes from who? From RJ Barrett. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be really annoying
His
tonight,
confidence
guys.
on
I'm
another
sorry.
level right now.
Another level.
Listen, the Knicks are winning. Be as annoying as you want.
I made a comment on
QG's
Twitter the
closeouts are
other night that
terrible.
it's looking like after, I mean, obviously it's only been 7 games, but after 7 games, there's a chance that RJ Barrett might be the only Knick representing us in the All-Star game. Like, I'm not sure if Mitchell Robinson would get it, but Brunson has been inconsistent. Randall, definitely not. RJ Barrett, through the first 7 games, has been our best offensive guy.
It's game
There's a
8.
chance.
Mensa,
It's game. It's game mate, yeah, but look, but the
Yeah.
guy's still going.
Mensa.
It's still looking good.
It
It's
is
still
game
looking
8.
good. Listen, we're gonna
No, this is the
overreact
same as
long as we can
overreacting
overreact.
to week 2 of April in the sport we don't mention, or week 1 of football.
Hang on. I just want to say I agree with you fully, Andrew, but I feel like you are the one who would normally say let people enjoy things.
I'm letting him enjoy things. I'm just reminding him.
He is not
it's game
letting me
8.
enjoy things for the
I'm
record.
saying
You're
have
playing
fun
my
in it.
role right now.
I'm saying enjoy, like overreact to RJ all you want. Like maybe he's gonna be the all-star. We haven't like he
No,
gets hit
for
by a
real.
bus tomorrow.
Mensa-
the season will not have qualified. You know,
Mitch has been
Fair
better
enough.
than RJ so far. If we had
Mitch,
to
he
really
has,
choose.
yeah.
But as far as like all-star votes, you know, like he's
Mitch
not
won't
like,
get it because he's
No, Mitch
averaging
won't get
7
it.
points a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
right. But RJ Barrett, on the other hand,
I think RJ. Well, if RJ's gonna shoot
Damn.
40% for 3, then that's a different story.
these two look, he added 2 more tonight, so
Yeah.
the guy's balling out of control.
Ooh, I thought he had a layup there. Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
Brunson.
There we go, JB. Oh yeah, Wemby's out of the game. Yeah,
They're
they're gonna
just
score
Oh,
another
gonna
40 points.
go get the rim. They're
Yeah.
just head first for the rim.
There's nobody that Zach Collins is not going to be a rim protector. It's too easy.
This is the same team that qualified for the first pick last year. That's all I have to say.
We gotta add this to the list of Brunson.
Taking those
Yeah,
charges.
when he
I thought he
gets-
was within the circle, but
His defense this year, man, like he's taken another step, is what I
Oh,
would
no,
say
he's well
defensively.
outside of
You
it.
gotta say what you heard on the spaces, because when you wrote that in the chat in the faculty,
Oh my!
I was
I
dying.
laughed so
I was
hard.
dying.
Shout out to Uncle Phil on Twitter, young Uncle Phil on Twitter. He said that defense is like fatherhood. Sometimes being there is enough, and I
Being there
laughed
is enough,
so
yeah.
hard. Oh my goodness! Because I'm like, that's definitely Jalen Brunson on defense. Sometimes he'll just be there, and that's enough. Just like fatherhood.
Oh,
They're making an effort to
Yeah,
lock Mitch down.
I don't like seeing guys like spaz off the rim because that really hurts your back.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Spicy Sham in on YouTube with a super chat. The return of Cheddar Assman.
Yes, sir.
there he is,
Yes.
Cheddar.
Cheddar Assman,
Mm-hmm.
the one and only.
I'm
There
taking the
can't be
L
two.
on this. I was wrong. These jerseys are amazing. I might buy one before halftime.
There you go. There you go.
They're great jerseys.
Don't love that.
To me, it's like the only decision I have is which one, not if I am buying one. Like, whose jersey am I going to
Well,
buy?
it's what I said
Sure.
to who was it on the pregame pod? I have no idea who. Like, it's Brunson's the only one I'm secure about that he'll be here for the next year, you know, or for
I'm
the
pretty
foreseeable
secure about
future.
Mitch, to be honest. I
Mitch,
don't think Embiid's happening the way the
But-
Sixers are playing.
like who's not getting traded in an Embiid trade?
Yeah.
It's Jalen Brunson. Like
Brunson's the only
one
guarantee.
I have
He's the
a
only
guarantee
guarantee
of.
long term. Yeah.
Fair
My
enough.
next one would be Josh Hart, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like that's
probably.
the extent. Like
He's
the
worth
way-
more here than anywhere else. So yeah.
Exactly.
The only way Josh Hart is in danger is if Tom Thibodeau loses his job.
Bingo.
There's no, as
Right.
long as Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the Knicks.
Honestly, the third jersey I'd get is a Tibbs jersey, so that should tell you how I feel his job security.
Thibodeau. What number would Thibodeau be? That's a good question.
It would just say ice.
No-
It'd just be
no
ice.
number.
I feel like he'd have like a weird
An
number,
ice-
like 29 or something, or something.
I was
or
gonna
something
say,
like
I was gonna say like
53.
83.
What year was he born?
Way to find him. There you
Ooh,
go. Way to
Ash.
reposition quick. There you
Ooh,
go, Mitch.
Mitch,
Ugh.
Mitch bullying
my
down
guy.
there.
Good find
My
by Julius.
God.
too.
Trey Jones has been their best player this season, so let's see what he does in the
Better
game
than
right now.
Vassell?
I have a lot of
He
respect
has
for
been, yeah, so
the
far.
Jones brothers as point guards. I have a lot of respect for the Jones brothers.
Mm.
There we go, Mitch.
I
So
didn't
my-
think Trey was that good, but this year he's shown out.
We'll talk about how you feel about the Jones brothers on the commercial, Matzo, when the prediction you made about Washington.
Listen, they're up 18 right now.
Metza, they're gonna lose 70 games this year.
I don't know about that one.
They're not
I
gonna.
don't-
If they
I
finish
still
high,
don't know about it.
if they finish higher than 15th in the East, I will be surprised.
We'll see.
That's where I
We'll
am with
see.
Washington.
If
at
they
the moment.
finish 14th, you'll be surprised.
I'd be like,
He's
"Whoa,
good.
they improved! Oh, look at them!
We will see. We will
Ah,
see.
That's
All
better
right,
than
yeah.
I
I don't know,
thought."
man.
Menta was
Yeah,
definitely
but my
pretty
guy
far
Jordan
out
Poole is
there.
not looking good though. But listen, I was very high on Washington. Hey, looks like I'm gonna be wrong about that. But I was
The
also
more you do stuff, you do content, the more wrong.
Yeah,
thing you have to
right.
say.
Yeah, that's
Look,
just
it's
how it
8
works.
games. It's 8 games.
Unless-
It's 8 games.
unless
Don't
you're
forget
XJ.
that.
No, I'm not taking a victory lap. I'm just making that conclusion. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're gonna look
yeah.
up in February, and they're like, "Oh, they have single-digit wins still." What do you know? Interesting.
Not sure, guys.
we'll
Not gonna
see.
be able to verify that one.
Not-
yet.
we'll check back. We'll check back.
We're up 15. Wow, this is awesome.
25-10.
A
guys.
quiet-
It's
4
awesome
minutes
when
left.
it's awesome when you can expect to be up. Like as a
Mhm.
Knicks fan, this is like uncharted territory for me.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
what? Like we should beat the hell out of these guys, and then we actually go out and beat the hell out of these guys.
This team cannot shoot. My goodness.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude,
they
they
don't have
can't
any
shoot at all.
buckets.
Yeah,
If
and
they
they can't
made
stop anybody in the
anything-
paint.
I'm gonna go to their shot chart. Hold on.
I can tell you what it looks like.
So, have they made
Right.
anything outside of the paint yet?
You know what? I can't even recall. I don't think so. Wemby didn't. Trey didn't. Vassell didn't.
So
I don't think so.
basically, they're restricted area offense at the moment.
At the current moment, it appears so.
Jeez.
Vassell will hit a couple shots later, but
Yeah.
here's Randall isolating the guard. Let's see what happens. The double comes.
I like that. That should have been a foul. Actually, I'm with Julius on this.
It's still
You
not
should
good
have passed
process.
it to Quick.
It's not, but like Julius on a guard is still. So who was open? Quick was wide
Quick,
open. If he just
wide
springs
open.
around. Okay. Yeah, that's where the
And
bad
Quick's
shot-
even relocating to get in
to
his
help
line of
him
sight.
get a better shot. Ooh, that's
You know,
not
Why
good.
did he take so
Should
long?
want.
What was that?
And then here goes Julius Randle. Unnecessary spin move.
It was so funny because Mensa told me about the Randall spin move into a turnover compilation that I never knew existed. That
Bro.
was hilarious.
Bro, it's like the same play every single time.
Every single time. That was hilarious.
Ooh,
Oh man.
there.
Okay,
right
there goes
on
Vassell.
cue. Right on
Yeah.
cue.
There you
So
go.
the
It's-
jumper.
Hit a couple shots.
All right, 2:57 left for those watching on YouTube.
The Spurs are only passable when both Trey Jones and Wembanyama are on the court together. So this is their best lineup right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
got a call. Got a
Wow.
call.
There we go.
Rich in the playback chat. Randall shaking hands with Fox News.
Ah.
Unnecessary spin.
There you go.
Well
That's a
done,
wow. That
Well
is an
done.
elite pull. Wow.
Nice work.
Mm.
Sean in the playback chat. 12-70 for Washington incoming. So I think that's for you, Mensa.
Yeah,
We will see.
we shall see.
We- I am not wrong until I am wrong.
Until I'm wrong. Oh man.
Yeah, you got that trivia ready, Andrew? Because
Yeah, I'm telling you,
it might be
man.
third quarter trivia.
I've got
time.
stat head up. I've got the Knicks since 2000 sorted. We'll figure out something.
We'll figure
Listen, I
something
will,
out.
Yeah.
I will take a sweat-free win any chance I can get it.
Same, man.
Hey, to what you said, Mensa, it is so nice to be like, yeah, we're gonna destroy this team, and then it plays out exactly how we imagined it. Like that feels really good.
Like, how many Knicks teams in your lifetime could you have said that about? You know, like it's
since,
few and far
since the
between.
90s,
handful,
it's
handful.
like it's really just the 2013 team.
2013, yeah.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
then, like you didn't come into the season expecting them to blow the doors off teams because we were just a 7 seed the year before, So
So I did because of what they were after they fired D'Antoni.
right, they went 18 and 6, right?
Same brain, 18 and 6, and I was like, now give him a full season with Woodson. Now I thought that Jeremy Lin was going to be part of the equation, but he tore his meniscus and wasn't part of the equation for that 18 and 6 either. So I thought they'd be like a 3 seed. I didn't expect them to win 54 games, but to your point,
you thought they would be a 3 seed coming into that season?
Yeah, I thought that's how good they were the
Nice.
last like 25 games of the season. I also looked around and was like, I'm not really afraid. Like the Celtics had clearly like gone to the peak of what they were, and I saw a chance for a new team to be the 2 seed or to around the 2 or 3 seed. I think I also thought like Chicago. Remember, Derrick Rose tears his ACL in the playoffs the year before, so there's a contender out.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was on that team, but I don't think I had him as a 3 seed, and then it being the 2 seed, which was awesome.
I remember being very high because of this may just be blind optimism from Melo, but that's
what I was gonna say.
That is a hell of a statement.
I had the sample size of the last 24 games of Woodson the year before, though. I was like, all right, let's see what this team looks like. Full off season. They're not showing up out of shape because of the lockout.
Right.
Melo's taking pictures shirtless during the playoffs the year before. It's like, oh, okay. Like he's actually going to work out going into next season. And he goes ahead and has like one of the best seasons of his career,
And then got shitted on by Jeff Green in the playoffs. But I just recall, like, I just have bad memories of just being like, why can't they keep Jeff Green out of the paint? Like, he's just like coming down full court transition, just getting into the lane, either getting fouled or just like dunking on people. I'm like, what am I watching?
When we did our like best wins of the 21st century pod, I've nothing from the playoffs that year, and they won a playoff series. You know?
That's hilarious.
Because I was so mad by Game 5 that like they showed up like the Phillies just did and ready for a funeral. And it's like you never do that if you've never won anything, man. Like,
I forgot about that. Yeah,
it's fine if the Yankees do that, or if like the Astros.
You can't do that in baseball.
When Harper showed up. Sorry, I'm talking about baseball. Never mind. But don't do that if you've never won anything.
Yeah, because
a funeral against the former champion. What's wrong?
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. I feel like they missed a few free throws already, but I guess it was Mitch shooting other ones. But
yeah, and Julius just missed one. So
yeah,
and they're still up 14. Like this is
the matchup I want: Hartenstein against Wembanyama.
Oh, Julius!
Giving his medicine back.
No, pass the ball. Oh, that might have actually wanted to take that. All right, quick.
Ooh, good move by Quickly.
Oh, way to find.
3 Vincenzo.
Manuel Quick.
Great move by Quick.
Up 17 here in the first quarter.
These are the good times, guys.
Yes,
These right here are the good
Indeed.
times. A good Knicks basketball team that we can expect to be good.
Yeah, let him take that. He got that.
Sag off.
That's ridiculous.
If that goes in, shake his hand.
He lost it.
Just lost it.
Live line over under 2.5 times Josh Hart is outraged at a referee's call tonight.
Over.
You know the same.
Yeah.
That he always does.
Thing. Yeah.
I'm like, gosh.
Sometimes it's like blatant on the replay. Like,
he's just so expressive.
You hit his hand. Yeah. And then RJ's coming back in for the second half. I almost took Quickly as my over.
Ooh, that was
Quick's mid-range jumper.
His mid-range is crazy, right, Mensa?
Bring me so much joy.
Insane.
And it's logical that he's here because of how great his float game has been since he was a rookie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cheddar. No cheddar.
No cheddar.
No cheddar on my burger.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Safe to say I'm cashing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't cash now, then something went horribly wrong. The first ever 12-point play.
3 of those?
Nah, that was a bad shot. Yeah, I didn't like that by Quickly.
Oh
yeah, Josh
Hart. There you go. Good steal.
I don't know when the New York Knicks.
Pass.
I don't know when the Knicks became the 2013 Seattle Seahawks, but I like it. I like it a lot.
That's great. That was great. I know exactly the reference.
Legion of Boom.
Yes, Legion of Boom. Good home field.
Damn,
too.
that was 2013 now?
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Legion of Boom.
Jeez, man, we're old.
Who you telling, XJ?
It does not
We're
feel
not
that
old.
long
We just
ago.
we just remember things.
You just remember. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hardenstein.
good defense
Hardenstein
by
with his
ass man.
yeah, that's solid.
Wemby, that's a block. I'll take
That-
it. Thank you.
That's a
Josh.
block. That was terrible decision making by Hart. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Jeez,
They're
there's
getting
one-
anything they want. That was
There's
totally
one player in
unnecessary.
the NBA that's someone who's 6'5" shouldn't go at one-on-one at the rim. It's probably Victor Wembanyama. Ooh,
As Isaiah
Hartenstein!
Hartenstein just doesn't just
He's
takes
not
his
6'5".
straight.
He's not a foot shorter
No,
than
no,
him.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. All right, end of the first
Okay.
quarter. Knicks are up 17. XJ, you hit your betting and sweating. For
Shout out to the
tonight.
black Nikola Jokic.
Well done.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Wait,
Actually,
I love that nickname. That nickname's so
Black
perfect.
Jokic. It's
Black
hilarious.
Jokic is hilarious. It's
Yes,
perfect.
and you wouldn't know it's a thing until you see his dad.
Oh, okay. Two Americans.
Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein is like
you didn't know about that, Andrew.
Okay,
huh?
my
he's a
bad.
quarter
My
black.
fault.
Yeah, because his
Listen.
black. Yeah, his dad is.
You
Like,
came to my wedding. You
Yes,
know where I
yes.
come from too. Okay.
You know where I come from. It's a funny statement.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Just saying. Okay.
It's like there's like a club. It's like you. It's Isaiah Hartenstein and Mike McDaniels.
Yeah. and Obama. Exactly.
Mike McDaniel is a great poll, though.
Knicks first quarter spread -3.5.
Yeah, I didn't want to pick the full game line because I mean, you know what? I was thinking, oh, there might be extended garbage time, but Tibbs is not going to have that, so I should have just picked the 10.
That's why I'm regretting not taking Quickly over points because
Yeah,
Quickly's going to be the point guard for the entire fourth quarter.
probably. Yeah.
You know, like this is a game where Quick is your leading scorer because he got 13 points against a 60-loss team's backup.
Yeah. But then also at the end of the year, you're like, oh, Quickly, he played 30 minits a game.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh, because he played 45 minutes in a random blowout against San
Exactly.
Antonio.
Yeah,
You know,
fake
like,
news.
it's like those aren't real minutes.
Mensa, you conflicted at all that RJ taking a leap shooting might be like the reason the Knicks are okay if Quickly decides to go elsewhere?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
No, not at all. Because I don't think that because RJ takes a leap that you have to get rid of Quick. I think, honestly, like I've honestly believed that ever since we had Jalen Brunson, that Emmanuel Quickly's time was not long here because he wants to be a starter. Doesn't matter whether or not RJ Barrett is good at basketball or not. They weren't going to move RJ and start Quick because you just be making your team shorter, especially considering that Quentin Grimes is basically glued to the starting lineup for as long as he is alive,
Yeah.
I guess. So yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, the RJ leap, it brings me nothing but joy. Like the Quickly situation to me has nothing to do with RJ's progression.
Am I reading that
I even agree
correctly,
with that.
XJ? Am I reading that correctly?
About the RJ
Yeah,
affecting.
like if RJ's because that's who Quick took a lot of the minutes from last year, and RJ that was ineffective. Whereas if this RJ is here to stay, I don't. 22 is still too short. I agree.
Yeah,
But
it's DiVincenzo. It's DiVincenzo to me. Like that's what it's always been to me. Not because RJ is playing minutes at the 3-4. Quickly wouldn't play, for RJ unless he was injured, and they would bump up Grimes or something like that. But I honestly think Quickly between backing up Grimes and Brunson and trying to stagger their minutes, he should be able to have like 28 minutes a game, like easily. I don't really think it's RJ that's impacting that. I think it's DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and
Even
honestly,
okay,
go
sorry,
ahead.
man. No, go ahead.
Honestly, like if the Knicks want to be like serious this season, you should always have two of Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, and Jalen Brunson on the court at all times. You should always have two of them.
Yeah.
And for that to not be the case is like strange to me. Like right now, only one of those three is on the court.
So Quentin Grimes, but they have
this team like was the reason they won against the Clippers. This lineup.
Yeah, this lineup's fine.
I love this lineup.
I think the point I'm making is like Quickly was able to take somewhat of a leap himself last year because of how RJ was playing and the season that he had during the regular season.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if this year RJ is fixing a lot of his efficiency issues, then you only get 5 spots on the court at once. You know, which is why I'm more lean to your spot, XJ. Not like they're gonna do Quickly dirty, but like this is where the consolidation comes in, where it's like, well, if we could trust this is here to stay, then the 2-guard position and upgrading there is going to be where they look to go to.
I do want to say that with and I love how RJ's playing as he takes a floater and makes it in the paint.
My goodness, RJ.
I do love how RJ's playing. I do want to say that like us feeling like, okay, RJ's playing like this, he's a lock to be on the roster forever now, is kind of weird given that Quickly played with this same level of impact last year. And we're we'll see.
But to the point that Quickly's representatives is probably saying like RJ's doing it as a starter. Whether Quickly should be considered a 6th starter or not is a completely different conversation. But Quickly was doing it as a 6th man.
What is that about?
Whoa.
What's wrong with this guy?
It was a hell ball. I think it was clean.
I was just making sure
the way he danked it was like weird.
Yeah. I don't know why he tried to rip it.
Like, what's all that for?
Yeah.
Second quarter started, by the way. And shout out to Dominic Manzi on the super chat. KFS roster is deeper than the Knicks. Great stuff, guys. Shout out to you, Dominic.
That's a huge compliment. Deeper than the Knicks.
Because the Knicks are like the deepest team in basketball right now.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
What he said. We go 9 deep just like them. Hey, yo.
Pause.
Hey, only
I heard it. I heard it too. Don't worry. I heard it too.
Oh man, sports commentary. At least we're not rooting for the Toronto Raptors.
You can tell the Knicks are up by 16.
Yes, sir. Wow, that was great patience by RJ on the pick and roll. And then
good assist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, PRA. Let's do it.
Hey, what Fred Cat said on the KFS pod today about RJ reading the game completely differently. It's like obvious. Like his patience is crazy. Like he's just not rushing anything. He's just doing all the right plays. It's ridiculous.
It's like he took some Compound V. You guys watch The Boys?
Nah.
You don't watch it? Never mind. It's like he took steroids. Never mind. Or that drug that Bradley Cooper took in Limitless that like sharpened.
I guess that's a reference for me. I got you.
I think it's a lot more simple than that. XJ, you're a behavioral scientist, right? I think that's what you.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think what he went through was positive reinforcement in the playoffs last year. He changed his approach to the game in Game 3, saw really great results, and that positive reinforcement to me is the driving factor. As Quickly gets a floater here, is the driving factor behind his newfound decision making.
Yep.
You know, just that positive, like against two of the best defenses in basketball. Last year's Miami Heat, last year's Cleveland Cavaliers could not do a thing with him. And I think there's just the positive reinforcement.
So
it's
to that
always
same,
been easier for him.
What are we doing, Dante?
That's a Dante move. That's a trademark. No, that was Zach Collins. That wasn't Wemby.
No one forgets that they're actually 6'4" more than Dante even.
He really does. He really does.
Because 6'4" in real life is tall.
Right.
Right. That's probably
the
true.
NBA. Like 50% of the league is shorter than him, you know.
Did you guys notice Hardenstein just demand the ball up top to run the offense through the pinch post?
Shout out to Benji for pointing that out. He pointed it out in a Knicks film thread that Emmanuel Quickly had a matchup against Kawhi Leonard, and Hardenstein goes up to him and he's clapping really hard so we can change the option and give it to RJ, who was on Harden, and RJ ends up scoring on my favorite bucket that night, which was the same leg finish, just like quick. Ooh, I love the timing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like it's just been. I feel like he's been empowered to.
I love it. I love it. They should give him that.
He's listen, Emmanuel Quickly and Isaiah Hartenstein, like their collective IQ might be smarter than the collective IQ of any other two-man combo on the bench in the NBA. I think that we have such an advantage with those two, and I'm
That's a great call.
very happy to have them.
That's a great call. Yeah.
They're just smarter than everybody else.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love Hartenstein having more free reign to kind of run the offense, play out of that pinch post area, do dribble handoffs, all that stuff, direct traffic. I think he definitely has it in him. He's proved that already. So, and like you said, the IQs are off the chart. So I love it.
Wemby 0 of 5, 2 points so far.
Yeah, and it's really bad misses, like air balls, like just coming up short. He
I think
just
I'm calling it.
Doesn't look good.
Calling it, guys. He's a bust.
I'll buy your stock in him.
Overrated. No, give me Brand. They should have took Brandon Miller. or a
Who is
Tom.
currently getting cooked by the 12 win.
Yeah, it's only 8 games. Don't worry about it. Small
all
sample.
over the map.
The 12 win, the 12 and 70 Wizards.
All my ducks covered. Okay,
That's like a Stu Gods for sure. It's like you have
literally,
every position at the same time.
Exactly. I learned from the master. Oh my gosh,
man! Pretty much the only episode of the Lebertard show that I saw was the one directly after the Dame trade. Oh my god!
Oh, that was hilarious. They were so sad.
It was the greatest episode.
You want to laugh at Heat fans.
The level of cope.
The day to do it. Yeah.
I really went to the gym and listened to it. Like I'm like, this is great. This is wonderful. This is exactly what I need for chest day. I love it.
It's fuel.
Yes, sir. Cry your eyes out, please.
If only you had the Heat shirt, the of the city jerseys that says like oh no, their court. That's what it was. Their court that says like
awful.
I want to read it. I gotta find it. I'm gonna Google it.
That Heat culture.
It's so cringy.
It's like, yes, you may not be buying our bullshit, but we buy our own bullshit, and we love our bullshit. Like, cause come on, man. Like, what are we doing?
Hardest working, best conditioned, most professional, unselfish, toughest. Meanest,
God, give me a break.
Nastiest team in the NBA.
Who wrote that? I feel like
Pat Riley's words, apparently.
Yep. That sounds about right. You're like an old white dude.
Absolutely. How are they not embarrassed about
dictate
that?
what's cool? Yes, because that's exactly how it works.
For real. Oh, I was gonna say to your point, Mensa, about RJ's reinforcement. I agree with you, but I have been worried about that, and I was worried about it coming into the season about what's being reinforced or not reinforced for Quickly, because Quickly has had this like unheralded impact by doing all the little things, having this defensive impact that based on off-ball defense. Like not only is it on defense, it's not even on-ball defense. So like if you're not really locked in, you really have no clue that he's doing anything.
Yeah,
and the fact that he's done all that and then was not rewarded with a contract. What's up, Andrew?
No, keep going. I'm laughing at something completely different. I didn't realize Benji quote tweeted his own quote tweet about NBA Central's misaggregation.
Yeah, what'd he say?
So the quote of Wemby being like, "It's not as big as I expected." He put a picture of Neil Armstrong up and said, "That's one small step for man." Neil Armstrong, his first appearance on the moon.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Just a small step. It's not that big, the moon.
We should all quote tweet NBA Central and just like change it, like cut off like a quote to make it completely different out of context. That'd be hilarious.
I'm trying to think of that's gonna be my job for the rest of the night.
Find quotes that are completely different when you cut off the end of them.
Context.
Daniel Carlisto, don't we have to trade Hartenstein this deadline? Why?
Because it's the idea that we're not gonna be able to pay him in free agency.
We're gonna be able to, like, we traded Obi after this year. Like, if you have
he's an unrestricted free agent, I think.
Right? But like, I understand the concept of don't lose him for nothing, but the Knicks have visions of winning playoff games this year, and as a result, they're going to want to keep their backup center as one of the best backups in the league, especially in that type. Like, quickly at the deadline makes more sense for me because they might try to upgrade that
a starter.
Exactly, a starter. If you could do that, I don't think they're going to look at Hartenstein as an asset like that.
And having Hartenstein makes it easier to trade Quickly because he kind of runs the second unit right now.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true.
I don't think they're gonna do either, to be honest. Like quickly,
I hope they
maybe
don't
if
do either.
the upgrade is available, but I don't think they're gonna. Like honestly, the
Here we
upgrade to this
go.
team, if it's here to stay, is that Mitch is a monster and RJ is efficient. Like they got they got two really good
Two
basketball.
of your starters from last year.
Right,
took a
like
leap.
there's your upgrade internally, you know.
I mean, look at what's happening this season. We essentially lost an all NBA player in Randall, how he's played so far.
Mhm.
And they're still pretty good. Like
Yeah,
they still have a top defense. They literally lost an all NBA player and he was replaced by DiVincenzo, you know?
Ooh,
Like
RJ. Oh, okay.
Wow.
That looked good. Ooh,
good pass.
cut.
Oh,
Ah,
come on,
no foul?
RJ.
We'll take it.
7:26
We're up
left
21.
in the second quarter, by the way. Don't love that closeout.
Yeah, they're gonna have to run McDermott off. I don't know what else he
Yeah,
can do besides that. So
All he's good for.
yeah. What I was gonna say is, you guys think there's a lot to the idea of at least like it seems this way, and I know a lot of people believe this, but like there's politics that go into the contracts. So I think that Hartenstein could get paid more than Mitch. Mitch is on a descending contract. He's going to be getting like $14 million in his last year of that contract. Hartenstein at that point would be worth around like 15. I think they would pay him 15. But unless you think that there'd be an issue with like Mitch being like, why is my backup being paid more than me?
They absolutely. Mitchell Robinson doesn't seem like the kind of guy that'd be okay with that. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who would be okay with that.
The story that Fred told about Mitch on the pod, that Mitch is just like is a gigantic troll.
Yeah.
I don't think Mitch would care at all, to be honest. Like he might joke about it. It's like my backup's getting paid more than
yeah.
you know, I suck. You know, like that sounds more like Mitch to me. Plus, I would hope someone in the organization's like, hey, we're gonna take care of you. The cap's going up. You're in year 2 of a new contract, or going into year 3, which means the following year we can extend you. You know,
right?
Like I like Jalen.
Does Mitch extend though? Off because he's only allowed to get specific raises off that contract. I don't know if he's extending off a descended contract.
That's true. He might have to go to free agency and
I think he will have to go to free agency. Yeah, and it's not going to do an extension.
The Knicks can still go over the cap to extend him,
of course,
to re-sign him.
Re-sign him. Yeah, they're still
did the first time with
but
Mitch.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if that's a political issue. Like you said, I kind of think what you think, Andrew, especially based on some of Kat's reporting, that he would be like, he might complain about it, but like kind of jokingly. And,
yeah,
like,
he might
really
literally bring it up after a game, like that Hartenstein closed instead of him. It's like, hey, he's making more than me. Like,
yeah.
To your point, Mensa, that example, I think, is why this is Emmanuel Quickley's last year with the Knicks. Aside from an Austin Reeves situation where, like restricted free agency, just the market dictates that Quickley should probably stay with the Knicks. I think the reason why they were hesitant to give him more than Jalen Brunson is for those optics specifically.
Fair enough.
I just think that if you're going to trade Quickley, I mean, it depends on how he plays the season, obviously, but it probably makes more sense at the deadline than waiting for restricted free agency to do like a sign-in trade. Because I just don't think you're going to get, like, my whole issue with trading Quickley is not, obviously I love Quickley and think he's like an amazingly impactful player, but my issue with the trade is not just the idea that he won't be here, but it's not getting commensurate value for him. That's my whole issue with the trading Quickley.
Fair. I think getting the playoff like on court value for him may be what their calculation is. Like you made the point on Casual Friday after Obi got traded that the Knicks probably should have traded him at the deadline. You probably could have got more for him.
Right.
But Obi also helped them win a playoff game.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Game against the Cavs, game 4, when Randall was clearly still hobbled, like they needed him down the stretch there. So I think that's the push and pull of looking at it from a
that's fair
value to, hey, let's actually try to win some playoff games out of this. You know,
that's totally fair, and you know that probably is how they think about it. That's not how I think about it, but I get I get the perspective.
They also have like like they do have assets to manage. Don't get me wrong, I agree with that, but they also have like a show to sell out.
Right? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Ooh,
that was not a good shot by Quickley though.
I haven't liked the way Knicks played in the last like 5 minutes, and they're up 18.
Seriously.
I mean, the one thing about Emmanuel Quickley, that like there are teams that they will want him, like for sure. There's a team in There's a team in Minnesota that does not have a starting point guard as soon as free agency starts. They're listen, look at what's going on in Detroit. They just benched Jaden Ivey. You don't think they would want Quick? Like there, you can think of so many different teams that will want him. So I do think that it would make sense for the Knicks if they wanted to upgrade on any of their starters to move a starter with Quickly in order to lower that that pick package, because I think that's what it all boils down to, is holding on to the picks for as long as they can while maneuvering the pieces on the roster.
Ooh. Oh, what was that, Mitch?
That was Mitch. So
he got fouled.
Mitch got, it was McDermott. Yeah. He went up and halfway up, McDermott shouldered him.
I didn't see it. It looked like he just threw it to himself.
I saw it too, and then I saw his momentum like get stopped way up, 6:11 left in the second quarter, by the way.
Yep. Up what is the score? Up 15?
Up 15. Let's see, Mitch. Knock these free throws down. Ooh, asking too much. All right, 1 of 2. That's all I need is 1 of 2.
Who's MVP right now after 8 games?
Jokic. It might be Curry, but it's Jokic for me.
I guess.
I'm 7-1.
Embiid looks unbelievable. Like the narrative behind Embiid is like, because they're 5-1
with Harden gone and them playing well too. He's there. But if
he just had 40, like how many points did he just score in 3 quarters?
Oh, I missed that game completely. I
think he scored like 48 in 3 quarters.
If Jamal Murray's about to miss time and they're gonna still be like the
unbeatable
in the West, then maybe it's this guy Jokic. Were you saying that because of all right, they're down 14 now. I'd like the Knicks to.
I don't like how this quarter is going at all. They kind of taking their foot off the gas. Without Wemby on the court, they should be running.
Yeah, we should be at 30.
Yeah. There you go, Quick.
Nice float.
There you go.
Nice float.
Manuel Quickly. Nice floater.
That was so unbothered.
Like, it really was.
This is turning into LA Fitness Week. Gotta be honest.
Good.
The snell for
out.
3, way off.
Good close out. You got Quickly wide open. Too late.
Oh, he meant to pass that. Quickly.
Bang! Yes, sir.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go.
19. Were you saying that actually because it might be Steph?
Because they were showing Steph, and I was just thinking about his gaudy stats that he's been putting up on insane efficiency. His impact hasn't been the same, but
can't spell God without Gotti.
It's a great observation.
Vice versa. Can't spell God
without
God. Yeah,
the God.
Steph the God.
Oh, Quick is downhill now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love when they flow into those screens like that. It's beautiful.
McDermott in the corner, no good. Man,
it's a good closeout.
Julius and Grimes at the scorer's table, which means Hart's gonna stay in.
Nice.
There we go, Mitch.
That's the recipe right there. It's literally
just throw it off the glass.
If the Spurs are gonna play that with only 2 players, how can they stop it? They can't stop it. They just played that pick and roll with 2 guys.
Ooh,
how they make jokes in football with a quarterback where the quarterback can throw the ball and be like, "F it, Calvin Johnson's down there somewhere." That's Mitchell Robinson. F it, Mitch's down there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brunson! That's an easy.
You see, F it, Mitch is down there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
McDermott's on Mitch. Who you think's getting the rebound? Oh, he let it go.
Mitch.
I saw him fade away. He was just like, it's fine.
This must be part of the Civil War. They're on 2 different sides, I think.
Never doubt a mean.
See that simple. It looked like a super simple play that Trey Jones just made, but
timeout.
A lot of other guys would have just took that corner 3. Instead, he let the guy kind of come to him and then passes to McDermott, who's obviously a better 3-point shooter. That's a subtly big play. I think those are the kinds of decisions that make a difference on whether you're a positive impact player or neutral.
Agreed.
It's
huge.
What the EPM rankings say right now.
No EPM too early in the season.
Oh, when do they start?
They might post the first batch at 30 games, something like that.
Oh, that's not fun. I want to overreact.
That they don't want you to take that data and be like, look at this guy, he's
Honestly,
really good. It's like
No,
the dunks and threes guys are not for the people. Like
They're
they want
not.
so much money for their subscription, and then they
Yeah.
won't even give you their stats until 30
Or
games.
like,
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so much money for their subscription, and you only get like 5
I am now.
season. Yeah.
No, but
and they
they're-
don't do playoff stats either, by the way.
Yeah,
There's no
but-
playoff EPM.
What am I supposed to do with my small sample size?
because it's
What am I
like it's like
supposed to
not
do?
valid. They're not trying to give you like trash stats. It's not valid to
You know who's
give you
behind
that.
playoff EP? You know who's behind EPM? Joel Embiid. Has to be. Has to be Joel Embiid. Nobody else. Hiding those playoff stats.
He's paying them off behind the scenes. Hey,
That's
don't
it.
drop that. Don't drop that playoff EPM, man.
All right, I went
10
back
more
to
games. 10 more
basketball.
games.
I'm going with my good old Vorp. Okay,
Yeah, you got to go to BPM or something. That's the best you can
BPM,
do
there
right
you
now.
go.
That's the best you can do right now at this point.
Nikola
LeBron-
Jokic
yeah, go
has
ahead.
a 13.5 BPM. Donovan Mitchell second with 12 with a 12 BPM.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been cooking.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's
Brunson.
start JB.
Let's go.
And then Embiid and Curry.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Those are the
Yeah.
guys I would have thought.
And then
Where's
Derek White is fourth.
Derek White? Derek White's been the best player on the Celtics, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum's playing at an MVP level, and Derek White's been better somehow.
Hold on.
It's crazy.
Listen, you know how we feel.
Oh,
fi-
what
the-
the hell
the-
was that?
The fifth best starter in Boston is Jaylen Brown.
Ooh.
Bell just missed a layup in
Ooh.
transition. Oh my goodness.
Grimes, good
Nice
pass.
swing,
Good
nice swing.
connection. There you go.
Vibes, baby.
Outstanding ball movement.
Very beautiful swing.
Let's go. This is a fix the net rating game.
Julius just let Keldon Johnson go backdoor. So
Julius,
easily.
I think, has recognized their C- effort can win this game now. So
And that's the last person you want to
I was
recognize.
about to say that took the words
someone
out of
that
my
usually
mouth,
gives a
man.
C+ effort, like yeah. Grimes for 3. Good
Mm-mm.
find. Good
Yeah.
find. He was contested, but good find.
Ugh.
Brunson, what are you
Those
doing?
are the kind of plays that make his his defensive EPM
Yeah.
bottom of the league.
Yeah.
Transition defense just kind of being a doormat. But I think I'm not sure. See, this is why we do need Benji or DJ. It feels like Grimes held his pose too long, and that's why that happened. I think he was
Oh.
supposed to start running back.
Yeah, to me, Quentin Grimes, watching him play, because I'm trying to figure out, like, why isn't this guy taking the step forward on offense that I want him to take? And when I watch him, I'm like, I feel like he's making his decisions before he gets the ball.
Might be right.
Be-
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't make sense. Like, he's the one player in the Knicks starting, like, maybe even the Knicks rotation that does not let the game come to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's strange. I just don't understand it. There we go, JB.
Brunson's feeling it. He's feeling it.
go.
He's playing like Stephon Marbury, but
Hmm.
better.
Hmm.
Wow.
Minute 25 left for us over a playback.
There he goes. Brunson's. Oh,
That's an unfortunate heat check.
just like I said, he's playing like
Yeah.
Stephon Marbury.
Yeah. Brunson is
exactly what would have happened.
1 of 6 from 2, 3 of 5 from 3. All right, 15.
You know what to do, guys.
Everything's
Give
so
the ball
sloppy.
to number 9.
Yeah,
what to do.
I'd be okay with an RJ basket here.
Okay. And RJ is
okay.
going to pass it to Julius,
That's a
who will
push.
not make it. Okay.
Wemby's
Alrighty.
gonna be down there.
That's okay.
Robinson
There you
still
go.
got the rebound. He was the last guy
Yeah,
back.
Last one into the paint, and it just found his hands.
F it. Mitch down there
crazy.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Even the other team says that.
Yep. F it.
Go, RJ. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
There we go. Tough
RJ
bucket.
Barrett.
that's the patience I'm talking about. He took
Yeah.
his time,
Tough.
man.
Bucket.
There's no
Let's
rush.
go.
Probably should have been a foul, too, to be honest. He got his man up in the air.
It was kind of a sketchy shot, but
Yeah.
like the
a dirty
patience.
answer. No, yes from RJ.
yeah, it really was. But I just like that he was patient with it.
So one stop. We are not.
Hey, that's fine, man. That's
closing out.
Sohan. I mean, if he's gonna make those, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the scouting report.
Yeah. I would play
you
him like that
fouled.
too.
Thank
Oh,
you
foul
for
give.
being young.
Smart play.
What's up, Ezzy?
Sorry.
Who hums that song?
I know it's coming. RJ at the buzzer. No good. Oh, well.
He wanted a foul.
It's
Yeah.
halftime at Madison Square Garden. Knicks up by 14. Kind of sleepwalked through the second quarter and still have a double-digit lead at the half. So we'll see. We're going to take a little break. Be back on the other side of halftime. So we'll see you in a bit, both on playback here and here on YouTube. So just turn your camera and your mic off on both, guys. XJ, what's good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Turn I was gonna say turn it back on StreamYard and we're good.
Yeah, should be straight. I didn't know if we were going back on YouTube yet.
Yep. I put a nice little 3-team moneyline parlay in at halftime, a live moneyline parlay.
What you got?
So I took Phoenix moneyline. They're in Chicago tonight. They're up early in the second quarter. I have Boston to come back and win against Philly. They're in Philly, down 8 in the fourth.
Ooh, down 8 in the fourth.
Yep. And then I have Utah on the road in Indy. It was tied going into the third. Going into the fourth.
Only one I'm worried about is Boston, really. I think Utah will win that, but down 8.
It was very much underdogs, like across the board. Now, except Phoenix, because
Bradley Beal's playing
took
that
the road
game.
team. Yeah. So
alrighty. It is weird with Hubie Brown on the broadcast, man. It's like not the same. I don't like Mike and Hubie. Hubie feels like he has to go on like Sunday morning, Like he got to do the Sunday 1 o'clock game or something, or 3:30.
Exactly. He's very much guy has a 60 Minutes vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't love it.
The 700 Club. Mensa, turn your mic and camera back on in StreamYard.
Yep.
There we go. And shout out to everybody watching along with us on YouTube. I see Jessica, I see Big Frank, Bricks Nation, Cam, common contributor in the live chat, Leon Mitchell, who has it out for Tibbs in a Nick double-digit lead. But to each their own.
Nice. Hey, respect.
Listen, people are allowed to have opinions.
Yes, sir.
That would have put a hint of fear in me if that went in, if the Knicks went down 11. The second half has started, by the way.
Ooh, beautiful pass.
RJ for 3. I gotta knock that down.
Great pass by Brunson.
That was a good pass, yeah.
That's like the third time they've done that.
What happened?
Collins just threw it to Johnson and it was like bounced off his shoulder and went out of bounds.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not what you want, folks.
No. The opposite of what you want.
RJ downhill
RJ on
Wemby.
That's not what you want. Brunson.
That's a tough shot, Brunson.
Yeah, with
why'd he pull that?
Wemby bearing down on you.
I don't know why he pulled that.
Not the shot you want. You can go to any of the other 5 guys on court. Just don't go at the 7-4 dude.
No. But even Sohan was next to him too. Like it would have been a hard shot even if Wemby wasn't involved.
I would like to see the starters play well. I know they played well in the first quarter. I shouldn't say. I just feels like I have a lot more confidence in the bench right now.
Come on, RJ. Open 3. There we go.
RJ Barry.
Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Oh man.
Sohan's hilarious with the ball, like as a creator.
Yeah.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Yes,
he definitely gives that vibe. That's what it feels like.
Well done.
Oh
man. There we go. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Pick and roll.
High pick and roll. Okay. They love that. They love to have the guard snake back in front of Mitch when he's like slowly rolling. They love doing that. I thought it was a mistake, but they do that consistently.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Sohan
guy, he annoys me, man. I'm not going to lie. So much attitude.
That's his look.
All the tude, man. We don't need the tude, please.
Gosh, this is the possession. That's
and
great.
He didn't get a bucket. Wow, that's embarrassing.
That's great. They should do that every time. I would not mind if that.
Oh, 3 of these.
He's got to
go. Bucket.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
Exhale, everybody.
Hey, you think Pop is going to be cool with how Sohan's been handling these last few possessions? I don't think so.
Listen, he probably has a mandate from above to to refresh Tankathon every time Sohan has a bad turnover.
I'm not gonna lie, it does seem like that. I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, maybe we should have picked Wemby in our PRA draft. But I don't think I think he's gonna get sad at some point.
If he plays more than 60 games this year, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
They have no reason to play him that many games, like none whatsoever.
To your point, Mensa, I think the number is however many it takes to make sure he's rookie of the year. That's the number.
Is it 65?
I think 60 will get it. Oh, wait, do you have to play 65?
True, the new limit. So maybe I think he'll play 65 then. If 65 is what it is required to play rookie of the year, to get rookie of the year, then.
I mean, he's not rookie of the year so far, though.
Who is?
It's probably Chet, I would imagine.
Okay. Yeah. I admittedly don't think of Chet as a rookie, but he is technically a rookie.
He's a rookie.
Correct. Yeah.
He's been balling, man. Block shots, the whole thing, man. His passing solid. He can rebound, hit threes. That dude's legit.
I'm not a Chet guy.
Indiana's pulling away, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
Why aren't you a Chet guy, Mensa?
I just don't believe in really, really tall, wiry guys. Which is interesting because we're doing the Wemby pot. Well, we're doing the Wemby game. And like, again, it's really hard for guys built that way to have sustainable success in the NBA. And when you draft a guy that high, number 1 overall, number 2 overall, you kind of need to get 10 years out of them. And I'm just not sure. Like, I just don't know if we'll get 10 years of Wemby. I don't know if we'll get 10 years of Chet. And Busy is saying Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is shorter than 7'3". You know, like these guys are very tall. Like,
how tall is Chet?
Chet, how tall is Chet? That's a good question. I think Chet maybe
7 foot, 7 flat, yeah.
But he's
7 foot,
so
195
sweet.
is hilarious.
Like, come on, man. He's a beanpole. You know, like, I just don't know how long guys like that are going to last. You know, like, what happens when Bam puts a shoulder in his chest? He might die. Like, he's skinny, man. Like, I'm just not sure. Yet.
I kind of go back and forth on, like, if these guys are too frail to hold up. I kind of go back and like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, like, they got, I mean, but at the same time, it's a different league right now. And there aren't, like, really punishing, bullying guys around the league that they have to deal with on a night in, night out basis.
I'll say this, like, the physical anomaly is something that I philosophically will always take a wait and see approach to. Like, listen, I don't know if I'm on record on the internet, but I fully believe that you don't take Zion Williamson number 1 overall at the time of the draft. Like, I guess you had to bet on the talent, but look, the kid can't stay on the floor because he's a physical anomaly, you know? I just don't like, and it's the same thing with these really, really tall, wiry guys. I don't believe in it. You know, Porzingis, tall, wiry guy, has had trouble staying on the floor. He's made a career out of it, but he hasn't reached his potential. So to me, the next tall, wiry guy who will do it, I think you have to go all the way back to like Ralph Sampson. You know, it's just, they don't last long. So while the talent's there, the talent's undeniable. Yeah, I just don't know if I would spend
I hear
that type of draft capital on a player that tall.
That's fair. I hear you on that. Yeah, I see the. I thought you were concerned about the talent, but no, I hear you with the frame and all that stuff. That's totally up for debate. I'm not sure where I even land on it.
It's just it's just a philosophical thing for me as far as like the way I view the draft. To me, the most valuable player in basketball will always be the two-way wing, which is why I was so high on RJ Barrett from day one, because he had potential to be that. But you know, like even a guy like Scoot Henderson, I'm like, yeah, how many Scoot Henderson archetypes have, you know, made it to the top of the mountain in basketball? But you don't see it. Like, you just don't see it, you know?
What do you mean, like hyper athletic guards?
Hyper athletic lead guards, yeah. Like, you just
there's a lot of them. You don't think there's a lot of them?
Of hyper athletic lead guard? No, when I say top of the mountain, I mean are like the alpha on a championship team.
Oh,
you know?
I see.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, you have guys
not that many of those
you can win games with, but like the hyper athletic guard again is just something we haven't seen do it. And I think this game has been around for long enough that we can point to the history of things. And historically, it's the guys between 6'6" and 7 feet tall that get it done.
It was a beautiful spin move by Julius Randle.
Vintage Randle move. Yeah.
Necessary spin move.
Knicks up 4. Continue up 24. Continue with your conversation. By the way.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far. We should stick on the game at least until the fourth quarter.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I got trivia ready. I got 2 for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't worry.
Blowout time, baby.
Go through the yearbook. You know,
It's gonna be a lot of quickly time though. I gotta be locked in on that.
that is true. That is true.
Damn,
Jules going
he
up
made that
young
look
men's
real
chest.
easy. Yeah,
That's a grown ass man out there. Like
Spin it.
these guys are young, and that is a grown ass man. He is married with 2 kids. He has a real job. He has no time. That man has union benefits.
Look
Leave him
at
alone.
you, Julius Randle.
Yeah, I like that. I like that trap in pick and roll.
Yeah, where was this in Milwaukee?
Yeah, they'll let him have that. That's why.
That-
oh my gosh.
That's just luck. If you can't score,
There's Wemby.
oh,
Fighting with
threw
Mitch
it to
with
RJ.
that one
Oh!
arm. Yeah.
He just got sick and tired of it. And was
Get
like, I
big,
don't want this
Wemby.
shit anymore.
Eat your protein.
All right.
All right.
Jules is not passing. I will.
That possession was ending with a
It
Julius
was-
turnover or something, or Julius shot attempt.
he was using that possession. That was
Yeah.
for sure. Wemby tipped 2, 3, 4 times before
Mhm.
passing it to RJ.
Where are we with Mitch rebounds? Mitch is 1 rebound away from Sean hitting the over.
Yes, sir. And RJ is 6 PRAs away
Mm-hmm.
because
There's-
of this
there's-
one right
there
here.
it is.
Motherfuckers.
There it
Yes,
is.
sir.
4
That's
7
my
from 3
guy.
from RJ tonight.
That's
Jeez.
my guy.
And
Whoa.
Wemby, I'm gonna miss. Wemby has 1 block tonight. Damn.
We'll see how long he plays. If he plays,
That's
it,
why
like,
I think he's gonna play like 8 more minutes.
yeah.
And I don't think there's gonna be enough shot attempts that he's gonna deter. All right.
Yeah.
Hell for me.
I mean, that is what I said to you guys in the text. I said the only issue with Wemby,
This is
Yeah,
how long he'll play.
how long he play. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
How many
guys
minutes?
think Tibbs is going to give quickly carte blanche in the fourth quarter, or is it going to be deuce time?
I think Deuce will play, but I think Quickly will be out there the longest with the guards.
Fair
you
enough.
know? Like this is a fourth quarter where you see that bench unit come in, and then for the bench unit, Sims comes in, Deuce comes in, Swindler comes in. You know,
What a name, Swindler.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
trust that guy.
you know who you won't see? Evan Fournier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is who you won't see. Sorry, Jeremy. French Jeremy.
Yeah, French Jeremy. Yes.
Jeremy,
The
as
rebound. Julius.
Benji has coined.
Nice little 12 and 9 for Julius tonight. Ooh, that's okay. Actually, I don't hate the shot attempt. Just
Yeah, it's fine.
it
It's
doesn't
just-
have the touch, and they're up by
That-
27. Like,
It's that kind of shot when you look at his shot chart and you're like, oh, he got the 2 feet in the
Mhm.
paint and right by the rim. But it's like, that's a tough shot, though.
yeah.
Can I be fully transparent with you guys? I'm
What?
sweating the shit out of these next 6 PRA for RJ Barrett because
Because they're up by
we're
so
up
much,
27,
yeah.
and Tibbs
Oh,
likes to pull
no.
him early in the third. Like he pulls
He'll
him right
come
around
back.
now.
Right,
Tibbs
yeah.
is not gonna like be like, yeah, we're
RJ's
set.
gonna start the fourth with
He's gonna
this-
come back.
with the bench unit though. That's the thing.
What if we're up 30?
RJ's
Like,
gonna
he's
start?
He's still
the
gonna
fourth
come
with
back.
the
Yeah,
bench unit, though.
We'll
he's gonna
see.
come back.
I know my animal, Tom Thibodeau.
Tibbs
and-
will never pull the plug before the fourth quarter. I think that'll never. He could be up 50 and it's not gonna happen.
They were up 19
fair
the other
enough.
night against the Clippers, and the starters closed. Like Ty Lue basically put up a white flag and
Yeah.
put his third unit in, and we saw the bench
More
close, the
ice.
starters close. Exactly.
I need them.
Julius went 9 of 21. His last 4 attempts were in those 4 minutes.
To clarify, how many PRAs do you need from RJ?
It's 25 and a
Uh,
half. So you need
25 and a
26.
half, and he's at 20 right now.
Got it.
Show me something, Rowan. Show me something, Rowan.
Ah,
Not that. Show me something else.
Mitch. Oh, that's a- come on, that's an easy
not-
jumper.
That's not good.
Yeah, this Spurs team is brutal.
Yeah.
This is the worst team in the NBA, right?
How did no, Washington exists. How did what's it called? How did
Washington
the
is currently up
Suns lose to
22.
this team twice?
I
Because
didn't
the
watch
Suns
those
are
games all the way through. I watched the end of
unserious.
them. Yeah.
You know
The
why?
first
I'll
one
tell
was
you
at
why.
least kind of fluky. The second game got run off their own court.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll tell you
I
why.
don't
Go ahead,
know.
Mensa. Tell
It's
us why.
because Kevin Durant knows people bet on him to win that game, and Kevin Durant hates the public. So he threw those 2 games. That's the only way.
He just hates the people enough that
He
he's
just
I
like,
hates
love
the
that that's
people.
your reason. Yes. I love
Because
that.
he'll get on Twitter and be like, "So what if you had me in your parlays?" Like,
Uh-huh.
man, such a sassy man. It's ridiculous.
damn,
I'm looking
Chetty.
I'm looking at the
Cheddar, I mean.
Big
Cheddar.
cheddar.
I'm looking at the Washington box score now, Mensa. That's okay. Nice little game for the bench unit.
go,
My
RJ.
goodness.
RJ just took the whole Spurs team by himself. No Nick was back besides
Listen,
RJ.
The Knicks have been able to just like brute strength their way through this game.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy.
Yes.
They're just
they
like,
really
we're stronger
have.
than you guys. We're just gonna bench press you guys out of the way.
They absolutely are doing that.
So the one comment I want to make about like the court uniform combo
Mhm.
is that the uniform is very clearly an away jersey, and this court is more for a white jersey kind of a thing. And then that's my
Yeah.
only like the court and the uniform don't match.
Yeah,
That's my
true.
only comment.
That's a good point.
Makes sense. I'm
Like the
I'm,
orange and white, like there's very little black featured and it's only on logos. But
I
the
would
black
like to
is
see these uniforms with the regular court.
yeah,
you know?
100%. Because these are more like for I don't know. Maybe these look. I may be holding out hope. I might be a crazy man, but maybe we might see a return of the black side stripe
Mm.
because
Listen,
this court looks like
those
it
are the
needs a
ones I
second
thought-
jersey.
Those are the ones I don't disagree. Those jerseys you're talking about, the black stripe on the side is what I became a Knicks fan too. So there's a nostalgia aspect to it. And to your point, Mensa, RJ on the bench, 4 points, rebounds, and assists away. So I appreciate you having to sweat this out.
I don't appreciate it.
No,
This
no,
is not
I
fun.
empathize. I mean, I empathize that you having to sweat this out.
I appreciate you having a sweat.
Sorry,
Hey.
Hey, yo. All right.
Yeah, what do you think RJ's going to shoot from 3 over the course of this season?
37.
And if he gets to 37, that's a revelation because
If he gets to 37, that means from here on, it's only like, what is it, like 8 games? That he's only played in like 6, I think, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's only played in 6. Good defense. But
That's
goes right.
just luck.
That defense ended up working like a pass, you know?
It did.
'Cause then it got
did.
him going downhill.
Yeah.
That's annoying. What?
It was like a dribble handoff almost.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
They're trying to trap the ball now. Weird strategy. Josh, finally.
I'm
Smart.
so
There you
happy
go.
that there was so much hype around Wemby's Madison Square Garden debut that they put it on national television, and that man has 2 points. I'm so happy about that.
He
you have
has
no
had no
idea.
presence either. He has no presence.
Yeah. This
You
hasn't,
have no idea how happy I am about that.
There it is, Sean. Betting and sweating.
He got his 10.
That was Mitch's 10th rebound right there.
That was just that was his 10th. Yes.
Come on, QG. Damn, he
Here
misses
we
so many
go.
open threes right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Ooh, that's
my man Sean with the 60% of the time. It works 100% of the time. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite movie quotes. ever.
Anchorman. Oh my god.
That is one of my favorite movie
think that-
quotes ever.
Tropic Thunder are the movies I quote more than any other movie. There you
There
go,
we go.
JB.
Brunson's still
There we
hitting.
go.
Brunson's still hitting.
Bronson para tres.
Oh. Something happened to Josh Hart.
Whoa! Get up now and pretend everything's okay for me. These jerseys are perfect.
These, yeah,
Oh
from
my
behind.
Oh,
I can't do these with you guys anymore.
listen, this is
I
Knicks
love
Film
these
School.
jerseys. Yes.
Knicks Film School is literally the greatest because you can have a very, very, very serious in-game analysis with guys like Benji and DJ Zulo, and then you come and you fuck around with me,
and hey,
you can't take anything seriously. Sometimes it pays to not be an adult.
Amen.
I do that. I'm going to take these headphones off, get away from this computer, and then go be an adult. This is this is my safe haven.
All right, we gotta find a way to make this fourth quarter fun because it's gonna be.
I got trivia for you guys. Don't worry. We can do a drinking game. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Every missed shot, you take a.
Celtics are coming back, by the way. They're down 4
with a minute
left.
What's the score in Indiana?
Indiana? Oh, that game's over.
Okay,
yeah,
I lost.
They're down.
One.
They're down.
Oh, Wemby! His first
yeah.
Garden field goal makes it a 28-point game.
In some games, he has done nothing for like 3 quarters and then suddenly like surged in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's definitely a second half player. You got to shoot that, bro.
He was nervous. Wemby was like 15 feet away from him. He's like, not sure.
He thought about shooting it, then he realized it was a national television game, and he was like, not in front of millions of people.
He's like, I'm not about to be the one getting my shot blocked on the highlight reel from Wemby 10 feet away from me.
Sean, I just acknowledge your W.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What's funny to me is that the NBA considers there's Wemby again.
No, there's
he's starting to wake up.
Just being tall.
He's starting to wake up as he misses a
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Quick.
Oh,
that's a foul.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a up 28 whistle.
All right. Yeah. It feels like they should call a timeout, but then they're up 26.
Yeah.
Don't tempt Tibbs with a good time now.
Yeah. Why do you need Wemby out, Sean?
He probably took his under on rebounds. Yep.
Under
look at me.
7.5.
Look at me.
And what is Wemby at right now?
He's at 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Pop.
Yeah.
No, Pop. Leave him in and let him get 2 more blocks.
You guys are opposed now.
Yeah. Sorry, Sean.
The Sixers might be for real. Like this is not how anybody saw this going, except for like people in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. This would make them what? 6-1?
Yeah, first in the East.
Yeah.
By themselves.
Who, the Celtics?
No, if they beat the Celtics,
whoever
tonight,
wins this game, yes, because they're both 5-1.
I'm gonna have to acknowledge that on Patreon tomorrow. Damn it,
Dame is not good. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Dame
is not good.
I don't know.
He hasn't.
That's
played
what I'm saying. Like,
well,
like he hasn't been good. Like, this is strange. This is strange.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
3 for 9 against the. This is the get right team.
Have fun, of course. Overreact to game 8. Like we are. My rule for baseball, Mensa, you remember, was like I don't react to a single stat or record until Memorial Day.
Okay. Yeah,
that line is Christmas for me usually. Like at minimum, Thanksgiving is for basketball, but Christmas is really when sorry, busy. I just mentioned baseball. Okay, all I did was say I have a rule when I watch baseball. My goodness,
you can't utter the words.
Can't say it like a single thing about the sport.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I'm looking at. I know. We already talked about this. I'm looking at Holmgren stats right now.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is 14 of 26 from 3, so 54% from 3. He is He is 27 of 30 from the free throw line, 90% from the free throw line. Overall effective field goal percentage, 66%. His BPM is 5.9 right now. He is off the charts so far. He's definitely rookie of the year so far.
Right now, yeah, that would be.
It's easy.
Yeah, he's a lock at this point. Like, I mean, there's no way he can continue. If he does this for a whole season, he's like potentially all NBA.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The Celtics, one starter, 3 for 11, another starter, 2 for 6, another starter, 2 for 7, another starter, 2 for 3, and the last starter, 2 for 5. The starter that is 2 for 3 is their point guard. Like, this is crazy. They just shoot so many threes. It's wild.
That was my biggest takeaway of opening night. Is they're just chucking, you know.
They just throw them at the rim.
That's what I called before the season. It's just the fact that that's what's his name philosophy. I forgot his name now. The coach, Missoula. There you go. Yeah, no, he loves that. He loves just putting up threes, and then they have 3-point. Their top 8 rotation players are either above average or excellent 3-point shooters. I mean, that's what's going to happen there. Even if they don't shoot threes, the threat of the three dictates everything for that team.
Yeah. By the way, they're down 3, 8 seconds left in the game. Celtics just called a timeout with the ball back.
I just saw that. Yeah, they're down 3.
It's going to Tatum. You said 8 seconds left?
Yeah.
8 seconds left. Easily going to Tatum. Easily.
Yeah.
Or Derek White, the franchise player.
2:06 left in the third quarter for those watching on YouTube.
27 points, Nick lead.
20. Yeah, 20,
I mean 24.
Now up 24.
McBuckets with the 3.
Yeah, I need them to keep it semi-competitive.
It's quickly time.
Yeah.
A little too much dribbling.
Sixers win.
What do you know what the last shot was?
Yeah, Porzingis 3. Missed it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I saw the thing refresh a different way. But yeah, Porzingis missed the 3. Sixers win. They're now 6-1.
That's crazy.
Oh, my dog RJ's back in the game. Let's go.
Ah, there you go. Let's go. Give me 4. Oh, and Wemby's back in the game. Okay.
Another open. Okay.
Good closeout.
Ah, Sean. I know you were sweating that. Almost got his rebound there.
That was close.
Ooh,
wow. Past the outstretched arm.
That's an assist. Not hockey assist. Never mind. Pop that,
There's
RJ.
RJ for 3. Bang.
Oh, it's going to be real annoying
One
on
more,
Twitter
RJ.
tonight.
One more.
It's going to be real annoying on Twitter tonight. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, goodness.
So we're at 26 right now?
Right now we are at
I've got
25.
Right?
Oh,
25.
1 and 3.
Here we go.
All right, so we need one more of a point, rebound, or an assist from RJ.
Nice.
Okay.
We are locked in, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing else more important.
One more point, rebound, or assist from RJ. That's an offensive foul.
Whoa. Wemby, getting a little, hey, chill out, buddy. You're just getting blown out in the garden, man.
Yeah, he's 18 with the widow's peak. He needs to do something about that. Get a haircut, bro. You're rich.
Oh, man. Oh, man. They're chanting overrated at MSG.
With the overrated chat.
Oh, my
gosh.
Gosh.
Shout out to the aggregators.
That's not gonna. Oh, there you go. Shout out to the aggregator. Some people had Twitter. Oh my gosh. What's gonna suck is when he erases a 28-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm the most pessimistic guy out of all of us, and the whole roster, the whole KFS roster. I'm the most pessimistic easily.
I'm just listen.
I don't believe that.
Wait for it. It's gonna happen in slow motion.
We are not worried about Victor, Trey, and Douglas. We're not worried at all.
Douglas is McDermott.
Yes, Douglas McDermott. Exactly.
That's great.
Douglas is way better.
Quick. Dang it. There's a super chat I want you guys to react to in just a second. All right. End of the third quarter. Knicks up 99-72. We need 1 point, rebound, or assist from RJ for Mensa to hit his over, and then we'll have another at least 3 wins on betting and sweating. Dominic Manzi in the super chat, feeling dirty. Oh, feel dirty saying this, but Quick being better than Brunson is going to be one of those things that seems obvious in hindsight. The floor is yours, gentlemen. I know how you feel, which is why the floor is yours on this one.
I don't think that's a terrible take, guys. I really don't. Just because I buy Quick's offensive ceiling, and like Brunson, you can't really mention Brunson and Quickly in the same sentence defensively. Like Quick might end up with some all defense votes at some point in his career. And I think he just needs the opportunity. Like I am a full believer. I may look crazy today, but I think that Emmanuel Quickly is a better basketball player than Tyrese Maxey. I've kind of always believed that. Maxey there's nobody in front of Maxey, so he gets to show his stuff night in and night out. And I think Quickly, especially because he's so close to Maxey, they were teammates at Kentucky. They were drafted, I want to say, 4 spots between each other. They're close. So he sees what his friend is doing in Philadelphia right down the turnpike and probably wants that for himself. And one thing about Quick is he's a very hard worker. The only thing that I think Quick will never have that Brunson has is Brunson is an elite, full stop, isolation scorer. And I don't think Quick has the off the dribble juice to do that. He kind of like Brunson's a more natural dribbler is what I'd say. And that's kind of important at their height when it comes to creating advantages for yourself. But I don't hate that take. I don't know if I agree with it yet, but I don't hate that take.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I love the whole Jokic thing with like he doesn't care about basketball meme is just because I like when people break like stereotypes or biases that we have. I just feel like we're so biased towards a particular style of play, and it's Brunson style of play. It's a guy with the ball in his hands who can take somebody off the dribble and score at will. And it just feels like that guy, and it's probably true, can take over a game and make you win games that you have no business winning. And a guy who's doing it in a different way, the way that Emmanuel Quickly does it, it just doesn't have that same essence to it, that when you're watching it, just like this guy can do anything. And if we're down, we're never out of it because he can always score at will. And so I just think that I don't think Quickly's ever going to be perceived as a better player than Jalen Brunson, probably for the remainder of his career, no matter where he goes. Because I agree with you, Mensa. I don't think he's ever going to be the level of isolation player that Brunson is at his size. Brunson is a unique talent in terms of his size and ability to score and be one of the best ISO players in the entire NBA. There aren't many people who could even possibly do it, right? But at the same time, do I think Quickly would be a more impactful player than Brunson, like at some point in their careers? I think so. I think that will happen. While he won't probably get credit for it, I think that's going to happen. The same way nobody would say, no, I forgot his name from the Celtics. I don't know why. White, Derek White. No one would say Derek White is like even on the level of a Jalen Brunson. I mean, I think Derek White's better than Jalen Brunson, right? Like, and it sounds crazy. It's probably going to sound crazy because we're on a Knicks podcast, and I recognize that, but he does everything well. Everything. There's no weaknesses. There's no holes. He does on-ball defense, off-ball defense. He can create a little bit. He can shoot at an elite clip. He just does everything at a super high level. And when you have no holes and you have no redundancies with anybody you play next to, that versatility is really important to actually elevating the level of a team. So anyway, yeah, I don't think it'll be obvious. I don't think it'll be like, yeah, obviously we knew, Quickly was always going to be better than Brunson, but I do think he'll probably, when it's all said and done, at his peak, have been a more impactful player on winning than Brunson.
Yeah, fair takes. But remember, me and Extra are also people who think Derek White is better than Jalen Brown, and you can't convince us the other way. Yeah. So take that. Like, hey guys, like we view the game a little differently than consensus.
GMAC.
I watching a basketball game at this point. Knicks are up by 27, 10:52 left
Wemby
in
with the
the
and one.
fourth quarter. I love Emmanuel quickly. I hope the Knicks retain him. If not, I hope he goes to a place where he could start and we could actually find out. Personally,
Yeah, I think
I love
if he ends
Jalen
up in
Brunson
Minnesota,
and the ceiling that he's brought to the Knicks team. And while I understand what you're saying in quote unquote better, XJ,
Whenever I say better, I mean more impactful.
right?
That's like,
But that's not what better means. It's more impactful. Which who knows what that what the semantics of that argument actually is.
Yeah, it's fair.
I don't think Derek White will ever be the best player in a series against the Miami Heat. I think if you put him off of Jason Tatum and off of other great players, he can be extremely impactful because you're not running your offense through him. But that's where I get
it's just
to,
a different skill set, though,
right. But in that different,
and different role,
I think Emmanuel quickly can be an outstanding player in this role. And as a starter, we'll see when he's a starter in the future. I think Jalen Brunson is like a top 24, 25 player, and it's because of what he can do offensively. And I think offense being more important than defense in today's NBA, it's a skill set I value extremely highly.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think offense is more important than defense in the modern NBA. But I guess I just think trying to think of how to ask the question.
I think a quick EPM was higher than Brunson's last year, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And yet I thought Jalen Brunson had a better season than Emmanuel quickly. So I have no idea what the semantics argument gets to, where it's is more impactful different than better? But because I think both were pretty valuable. I think Emmanuel quickly in that role was probably the best at it in the league last year. But Josh Hart had a better EPM than Brunson last year. And I'm not calling a play in crunch time for Josh.
When I say more impactful, I don't mean I'm looking at the impact metrics and saying this guy's higher than this other guy. That's not what I mean by more impactful. Because if it's close, or anything like that, there's just a range, there's tiers. I look at that as more of a guide, right? If guys are in within this range, they're probably similarly impactful to some extent in their role on their specific team. There's so many caveats that come with that. So I don't mean it I'm just looking at Quickly's higher on EPM than Brunson, he's more impactful. That's not really what I mean. Not really. That's not at all what I mean by it. I just mean that Quickly, I think, has an offensive ceiling that would make him worse than Brunson's, but not that much worse. And his defensive ceiling is way higher than Brunson could ever possibly get to. That's where I'm coming from. So I don't think Quickly was more impactful than Brunson was last season, despite the differential in EPM. Just to clarify.
Okay. I have some questions about Quickly against starters full time, but we'll find out when he's a starter full time.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I will say, if he goes to Minnesota, let's say he goes to Minnesota, Edwards peaks. Edwards hits his peak, and then they figure out the situation with their 4-5 situation. Would you say, and then we see Quickly have an insane impact, maybe makes an all-star team, maybe it's a sub all-star, something like that. Would you caveat it and be well, he's playing next to Edwards, and look, Edwards is at this elite level.
Emmanuel Quickly makes an all-star team, the conversation changes because he's made an all-star team. I don't think he's ever going to, in my mind. Now I know people are higher on him than I am in that sense. I said the same thing about RJ, and through 8 games, he's been the Knicks' best player outside of Mitch Robinson. But I think Emmanuel Quickly could be the Derek White of a Minnesota team that has Jaden McDaniels and has Rudy Gobert and has Ant and is
Derek White would make the all-star team if it was hey, who's the 8-game all-stars? Derek White would be on there. You don't think so?
I don't think the league thinks the way we think.
Really?
Or I don't think Derek White would be anywhere near the all-star team.
Really?
Right, yeah. I think
how would they keep him off? I don't understand.
I think the two they would take off the Celtics right now are Tatum and Porzingis. Who's freezing XJ? We're just talking here. 10-18 left in the fourth quarter.
Frozen?
10-18 left in the fourth quarter. We're back. Hartenstein just hit a nice little spin move hook.
I need a rebound. I need an assist. I need a
something from RJ.
RJ's still on the court. He's still on the court.
Right, but
I know.
We need that.
But we're up 24.
Here's
he's a
where I am with
starter.
this Mensa. I have the tweet.
Wait, is that my
drafted.
assist?
Yeah, he just got an assist.
Oh, did that happen? Hold on.
Wait. We have to
Refresh
check the
it.
official box score, ladies
He
and
just got
gentlemen.
an assist.
Yes, sir. We got there. We are home. Yes, sir.
All right, put
Yeah.
Wemby back in.
Let's go. Put Wemby back in.
Put Wemby back. We gotta go
Wemby got his 7
4 for 4.
rebounds anyway, so Sean doesn't matter. Sean doesn't care anymore.
Exactly. All right.
No,
So
it was
we're 3
it
for
was
4 on
under
betting
7.5. So one more rebound and he loses. And there's Wemby, by the way, on the
There's
court.
Wemby. Okay. Wemby
Oh.
blocked. Go at the rim. Go at the rim. Josh.
You need DiVincenzo to do.
Go at the rim. Shoot it.
Actually, Josh
Oh,
and DiVincenzo
no.
give the best opportunity to get this block.
Yo,
I
who
have a
does
shot
Isaiah
here.
Hartenstein think he is, by the way? What are you doing shooting fadeaways, brother? That's not your game.
He's like, look at the scoreboard.
You're not that guy.
It was
Who just hit that?
RJ over.
Who?
They're getting a little restless in the garden right now. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're kind of taking their foot off. What is this, RJ?
Yeah, they don't care. This is crazy.
Quickly. Bang.
Hey!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quick.
Never mind. He's gonna be better than Brunson. I've changed that.
Forget everything I just said.
Despite everything I just said. Never mind.
Ooh.
That couldn't have been a block shot, Wemby. You useless pencil. Come on, man. All right. More like Mensa. Tweet sent, sir. 3 for 4
There
on betting
we
sweating
go.
tonight.
There it is. At least you didn't pick Spurs money line, Andrew.
No, I didn't.
Yo.
I didn't take
Wait,
sides against the family. You're right.
When Wemby caught that ball, he was like, I'm going to spin move so hard on this MF. I'm going to spin so hard on it.
All right. Next commercial break. I'll whip out trivia.
There we go.
There you go. Jalen Brunson back on the floor, up 20.
Brunson going to cook Sohan. real
Oh
quick.
man. Oh,
Easy work.
Brunson. That was too easy.
Yo, Tom Thibodeau
Never mind. he's
cannot
better
help
than
himself.
Quickly. Never mind.
Tom
He's better than
Thibodeau
Quickly.
cannot help himself.
You know this is.
He
Oh,
was like,
ooh.
What? 20-point game? Brunson, right now.
Dante
right now.
almost
He
like.
held
accidentally
on to the
got-
rim, didn't he?
I think he did that because he got up and Cody decided to not go up with the shot, so he held to make sure he didn't fall on Cody and like break something.
Who's Cody?
Isn't that Cody Collins? No, it's Zach Collins. I mix up my names,
Like,
man.
who's
Is his name
Cody?
Blake? Actually, my bad. Okay.
I almost
Matt.
called him Nick Collins, but
Nick
earlier,
Collins,
but
oops.
Douglas Collins.
Damn it, Wemby's out. Oh well.
they took him out.
There we go. Oh, wow. You
Listen,
may not for
you-
long.
I was gonna say he may be back,
Call an ambulance.
but
not
for me.
Oh, by the way, Anthony in the super chat. RJ this season is what Julius Randle was last season in importance. Ooh, I like that take.
Interesting.
Ooh, Josh Hart. Let's. That was a wide open 3, and I was upset with it.
It sounded like he just ate his
drop by you
booger
in
like in
ice
front of
tea.
you. You're like, oh, Josh.
Yeah,
Hart, what are
ooh,
you
Josh
doing?"
Hart. Don't do that. All right, it's a 17-point game. A little too close for comfort, but
Yeah, it's a little closer than
that's
I'd
why
like.
we're getting the starters back in the game. Okay, since the year 2000, fellas,
Mhm.
11 different Knicks have had 20 rebounds in a basketball game. How many can you name?
I'll go first.
Ignore the chat, by the way. Ignore the chat.
Yeah, I already have it off.
Okay.
David Lee.
David Lee, correct.
Damn, that was my pick. Jeez.
Go
Since
ahead.
2000, you said
Since 2000,
20 rebounds.
20 rebounds. David Lee did
Tyson
this
Chandler.
6 times, by the way. Tyson Chandler's correct.
Definitely Tyson
Did it-
Chandler.
Also did it 6 times as well. Go
I
ahead.
would take the No, I can't. I didn't have anything with the T. I'll take Enes Cancer.
Mr.
I was trying to make
Freedom,
some-
Yes.
I was trying to make something like the Turkish, like something, but I didn't have anything that would alliterate, so I gave up.
And it's
The
Freedom.
Turkish tank machine. There we go.
Yes, the Turkish tank machine. There you go. Correct. He did it 4 times.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson has done it 4 times as well. So correct. You guys are 4
How
for
many
4
more?
so far. 7 more.
Damn, 7 more. Thought you were gonna say 4 more.
mm,
So this includes the 99-2000 season, by the way.
Can I take
Oh,
Marcus Camby?
Yeah, that's a good
Marcus
tip.
Camby is correct. Well done. Marcus
That's a good-
Camby did
good
it
one.
5 times.
20 rebounds.
I am probably this is going to be our first miss. Because I don't think it's I don't think it's right, but there's a lot. So Porzingis.
Incorrect.
No-
First
no
mix.
way.
No.
Yeah.
Porzingis would need like 3 games, man.
Can I
That's
say
him in the rebounds.
Can I say Zach Randolph?
Zach Randolph is a good pull. He hit it once. Well
Zach
done.
Randolph.
Hit it in
How did you pull
January
that
of
one?
08.
The dark ages. I remember Zach Randolph had a great game, and then he got traded. Like
The
him and
next
Jamal
day,
Crawford, they were on fire to start the season, and they're like, "All right, guys, that's good
Same
enough to get you
morning.
traded."
We want LeBron in 2 years. You're gone. Bye. Yeah. All right,
Um,
XJ, you're up.
Damn. I'm like, okay. You said it includes the 99-2000 season,
Yes.
and is it already covered? Why that's relevant? I'm gonna say,
Including the years. That's all.
damn. There's a couple people I want to say, but I don't think they're gonna be on the list. So I'm gonna get another L
For
probably.
those of you just joining us, we're doing trivia. At least 20 rebounds in a basketball game since the 99-2000 season, including the 99-2000 season. So far, who's been said is Marcus Camby, Tyson Chandler, David Lee, Ennis Freedom, Zach Randolph, and Mitchell Robinson.
Okay.
We got 5
20
more.
rebounds. 20 rebounds. Joakim Noah?
Incorrect. It's a good pull. That's a good pull.
I don't know.
Might have slipped one in that half a season he was with the Knicks.
I mean, I got other names, but I don't think they got
now.
it. So
This is probably going to be a miss, but did Julius Randle do it?
Incorrect. I would have guessed that too if I didn't know the answer.
Because he had like 16 rebound games. So I'm
He's-
like, did I forget a 20 rebounder? But no, I didn't. Okay.
Very
that's good to
prolific
know.
rebounder.
okay.
XJ.
I don't think this is right, but Kurt Thomas.
Kurt Thomas, correct.
There you go.
There
Did
we
it
go.
twice. Once in 02 and once in 05.
So we have what, 3 more
Nice.
names?
4 more names.
4.
Jump
Sheesh.
back in. Knicks up 17, 7:41 left in the fourth quarter.
I got one name on a poll, and I think it's definitely wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Can't finish.
Oh, that was
it's
bad defense by
It's
Quickly.
Ooh.
They got lucky.
They got very lucky. That
That's
Jones
the
missed
rare bad gamble that Quickly
that.
just did.
Oh, quick.
And
for
then a bad
3,
shot.
And that was a foul. He got hit on the
Yeah,
hand.
he got hammered. Samuel Dallenberg?
That's a
I had down.
that
there
is
in
a
my head
name that
there.
existed. That's for sure. All right, it is now a 14-point
Hold
game.
on.
All
This
right.
is not. I don't like this.
Yeah, let's lock in, fellas.
I do
All
not
right,
like this.
Hold on. All right, there's 4 names you haven't said. We'll come back to them. It's not
right.
Samuel Dallenberg.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Come
all
on,
right,
quick.
good
Come on,
find.
quick.
Quick for 3. Come on, guys. That's a wide open shot. Mitch
You
said
call them
my
boys
ball.
little.
Yeah. Yikes! This is not good.
To Julian Alexander in the YouTube, Porzingis was said, and it's incorrect. There's at least 20 rebounds we're doing.
All right, I'm gonna throw one out.
Go ahead, throw it.
Eddie Curry.
Incorrect, but that's a good pull for.
I'm like, nah, he's way too lazy.
Yeah,
That's what I was
There's no
thinking.
way.
That's
There's
why
some-
I
there's
knew he was
some-
going to be on the list, but
he had like a clear ceiling of 12 rebounds. Like
yes,
I got you
dude.
for 12, but after that, I'm you know.
Damn,
All
did
right.
Mitch just not win that tip? I thought that was a given.
Guys, rebound the ball.
What
Thank
is
you.
happening?
All right.
I don't like this, man.
This is
Come
a
on.
14-point game. All right, they better cover. Ooh, that's a good pass, Julius.
Yeah,
Well
that was just a good
done.
pass.
Great
I don't
feed.
like that it ended in Mitch free throws, but it's a good find.
Yeah,
That's where you wish Mitch had the foresight to hit the corner after that
exactly.
pass,
Yeah, but
you know?
that's a higher level pass than
Yeah.
where he's at. I think sometimes when he's locked in, he can do
Never
it.
mind.
But
There was a
What do you
guy I
think?
wanted to name, but he
Name
had
him. We're guessing
Nah.
right now.
I know
Yeah.
we're like 3 left at this point.
he has bricks for hands. So no, thank you. I'm not
Oh,
gonna-
that guy.
yeah.
I know.
Listen,
Who you're thinking of.
Speaking of bricks for hands, Tyson Chandler is correct, by the way. Trap star. It was said previously.
Mhm.
So you want me to start giving hints?
I got one more guess I want to give, but
Okay,
it's
before we
Mensa's
start
turn,
going to
though.
hints.
It's
Mensa, your
Mensa's
turn.
though.
Mitch misses the first free throw.
All right, I said I
I
know.
think first to 120 wins, by the way.
I know.
Clippers lose the second of this New York back-to-back, by the way.
So they lost to Brooklyn?
They lost to Brooklyn. All right.
James
Mitch
Harden in
misses
his old
two.
stomping grounds takes an L.
This
Oh
is a
my
little too
gosh,
close for
come
comfort.
on,
I
man.
make this a 12-point game.
Yeah, if they get this to 10, it's
Then I'm not loving this as much. Yeah.
They have to realize they're not good enough to just like completely
to go on
eject
autopilot
from the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Lopez.
That's a good one.
Well done, Mensa.
You got it?
Lopez is correct. Yeah.
That's a good one. I was thinking Robin. I was like, did he play enough minutes?
Robin
to do
Lopez
that?
had a 23 and 20 game in 2016. Well done.
That's
Right,
a really good
23
one.
and I don't remember that at all.
It sounds vaguely familiar, like to me. Like it doesn't sound crazy.
Actually, what's
I
your
was
other
thinking
guess?
like 3 and 23 to be honest.
I mean, I know it's not right, but Mutombo.
Incorrect, but
All
that's a poll that
Yeah.
I respect. Missed both free throws. Thank you, San Antonio, for being ass.
That's really fortunate.
Good
Good
pass.
pass. Good swing.
Knock this down.
There
There
we
you go. Look at this ball
Oh,
move
we
me.
needed that.
Whose coach is this?
Good
Okay.
swing.
You guys want hints?
Yeah, at this point.
All right. One guy's in the building right now.
In the building, he
Yes.
says.
May not be playing.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get the subtlety there.
Might be sitting courtside next to his son and Mero. And the
There's
kid
no
Mero.
way Carmelo Anthony did that.
Carmelo Anthony in
What? Oh
Really?
my
January of 2014 had 26 points and 20 rebounds.
What?
Wow.
That's your
How do
first
I
hint.
not remember that game? That's crazy.
I remember
That's
it
from
very
one of those
well,
dark
which is why
seasons.
I'm low-key offended at the moment, but we'll
No,
move
it's
on.
not that I'm just like
No,
Melo
it's
had
fine,
20
it's fine.
boards in a game.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you said 2014. I'm like, okay, that's his best season individually as a Knick.
It is.
And it's the
but
one
a 26 and 20 game?
yeah, that's kind of wild.
Against
I mean,
the Clippers in
he was
regulation.
forced to
by
play
the way.
because I remember he didn't want to play the 3, and then Bargnani did something and got himself hurt, and then Melo had to play the 3, and then we went on that run to end the season. But yeah, that was one of his best seasons, if not his best season.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
They lost this game. He went 4-23 in this game, by the way.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
He probably got a bunch of rebounds off his own
missed shot.
That's what it was.
Had got to 26 because he went 16 of 16 at the line. This is where true shooting lies. Okay. Your next hint. Guy's got his number retired in the Garden right now. Again, it's including the 99-2000 season.
Ewing?
Patrick Ewing.
He did it in his last season?
His last season with the Knicks.
He got 20 rebounds?
He has a
Jeez.
Here we go, RJ.
Good
19
pass,
and
RJ.
21. Well
Pass.
done, guys.
What a pass.
6 assists for RJ. And then
There we
your
go.
last hint is a very subtle one, but his contribution to this list happened the
Wow.
night that Ewing got his number retired. He had 23 rebounds. Excuse me, 24 rebounds against Orlando in double overtime. I remember the only reason I would have said this is because I remember scoring the game and being like, oh, this guy's 24 rebounds. I was a nerd, okay?
I'm like, you scored.
I used to sit there with scorebooks and like that's why I have that kind of memory.
Never scored a basketball game in my entire life. I've scored baseball games.
I have
never
plenty
scored
baseball
a
games,
game.
plenty basketball games. Listen,
No, I've done baseball games. Never. A
some
basketball
people
game.
do what I did, and some people went outside. You know.
Okay, so you said that he.
Sean is panicking in the chat right now.
He is panicking. Okay, Wemby's back in.
There's one more from the I already told you there. It's the 02 season.
02.
I can't think of anybody besides Courtney Lee in that game. Now, obviously, not to get the 20 rebounds, but just like that game,
So Courtney Lee got to the Knicks in 2016. I think you're thinking of Shandon Anderson or Howard
Shandon
Isley.
Anderson.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's a rebound for Wemby.
Wow, that's a rebound.
Sorry, Sean.
Sorry, Sean.
Damn.
That's tough.
I can't.
The answer to your question, he also has a very critical missed shot against the Knicks when he was a member of the Miami Heat in the 2000 playoffs in Game 7, the game that sent the Knicks to their second straight conference finals. His name is Clarence Weatherspoon.
Spoon, man.
Yeah.
I was never gonna pull Spoon. So
Yeah.
Ever in my life. I'm
no,
sorry.
it wasn't gonna happen. I would never have guessed Clarence Weatherspoon had a
So there you go.
23 rebound game. That's
20,
crazy.
24 to be specific.
24 rebound game.
Yes, in double overtime. 15
Yeah,
to
good for him.
24 that night.
Great question, though. Great question.
Good for the Spoon. I wouldn't have guessed it. Good for him. He's one of those dark age Knicks that you just don't think about.
Yeah.
Close this out, boys. Ooh, block that.
He did block it. That's a block. That's funny. You just need
Does
one
that count
more.
as a block?
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah. Whoa!
block.
Charge.
Karate
Yeah.
kicked Brunson.
Yeah. You can't do that. See, there's your impact. Literally impact with the floor.
Splat.
Splash. Exactly.
Splash.
You got the Splash Brothers. You got the Splat
Shout out Mike Tomlin. There you go.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
Does
Sean, you're
that-
right. It's because the Knicks couldn't hold a
30
big. I don't know if they
point
had 30
lead,
points, but it was a huge
They were up
lead.
30, yeah.
Oh, they were up 30.
Yeah, they're up 27 going to this fourth.
Yeah.
They have 14 points.
Gotta swing that to quick, fellas.
Mm. That's
Or you could just
no,
give it to
that's good.
RJ.
Yeah, give it to RJ.
And he could just
Man,
Ooh,
Run it.
there you go, Mitch.
Run a play. Run a play. There you go. There
Take
you
your
go.
time. Take your time. No reason to rush. Oh, okay. 1-on-1 with
Oh,
Brunson.
oh.
Get
Bang!
cooked,
deep
boy.
one? Oh man.
Get cooked, boy.
Ah,
That's the highlight we want for for Wemby's first appearance at the Garden.
there you go. Oh, there, Mitch. There you
Good
go. Defense. Ah, oh well.
My boy Mitchell Robinson. I'm not worried about tallness.
Yeah, not worried about tallness.
Height, Mitch. I'm not worried,
he
I'm not worried
actually
about tallness.
Mitch is one of the few guys that doesn't look like so small next to him.
Yeah, that's actually an accomplishment.
Yeah. Because even Durant looked
blocked.
tiny next to him.
Get
Yeah,
blocked.
didn't look short next to Wemby.
Go get it, Wemby. Go get it.
Seriously.
Ah, damn it.
Go get
go,
it,
Joe.
Wemby.
There we go,
It's a
Joe.
crazy thing for GMAC to be saying in a
Need one more
Knicks
block,
Spurs
fellas.
game.
Need one more block.
Good D.
Hustle back. Hunt him. Hunt him. Block that.
There it is. Quickly said,
Ah.
nah, not today.
Mm,
Good rebound. And one. There you go.
All right.
I
All
used
right.
that last
We're good now. We're clear now.
all right,
All right.
21. Pass
Back
the
up
sticks.
21. Exhale, everybody. I said first to 120 wins. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
going to take that long to get to 120. So
I
centers.
think this is our first.
Yeah.
This is our first 2020 game.
So you know the list I was just talking about, the 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
Julius Randle has 16.
Right now?
Yeah, he's
That's so
23,
funny.
16.
He
and
has a
5.
bunch of like he has
so
a
close,
bunch
yeah.
of 16 rebound games. This is just what he does.
Yeah.
Looks like don't blink now, but all NBA Jew may be on his way back. 26,
Yeah.
23, 16, and 5, which is really good for my PRA draft.
Shout out
I
to-
forgot your PRA drive was hurting with that early performance by Julius.
Yeah, but look, I had the RJ pick, so
That's true. The
That's
RJ
true.
pick
That
saved-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. He did miss 2 games though.
at least balanced
It's-
it out.
it's the
Yeah.
Jordan Poole pick that's killing me. If I'm being honest with you,
I
guys.
forgot you picked Poole, dude.
the full
Oh,
agenda.
man.
Jordan Poole.
Yeah,
Look, listen, I wanted young guys who are going to play a lot of games and get a lot of minutes, and Jordan Poole. Hey,
and I wanted the opposite.
give me
A
these
bunch of
guys.
old dudes who are still pretty good.
Yeah, Poole tonight, 11, 2, and 1. Thanks for nothing, brother. Thanks for nothing. 14 PRAs, brother.
I never even saw this poll. How we feeling tonight? Oh man, I missed it.
What poll?
You put up a poll about how we feeling tonight.
I put that poll up like a year ago. Like it's just you don't get rid of the polls when you do it. Yeah.
I was like, I never noticed this.
I deleted
we
it.
bite.
Sorry. Yeah, we're good.
We bite.
Oh, ew.
You're done, GMAC.
He's
Sorry
out.
to say.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
this
All
is
right.
full white
Apologies,
flag.
fellas. I ruined the parlay.
Nah.
My bad, everybody. No, the Quickly was staring at me, and I could have taken him. I was like, Wemby can get 3 blocks, right? not realizing that there won't be meaningful enough minutes.
That
for
pick
him to
was
play.
like my Randall assist pick. It was like, this
Yeah.
seems to be a mistake,
quick.
right?
He's like quickly right there, like 19 for the game.
Mm-hmm. And you knew there was going to be some garbage time in here.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna get to like 25, and I'm gonna look stupid because 13 and a half was staring at him.
13 and a half.
Yeah.
There
The rebound,
there it is. To quick.
Up. Bang.
Ooh.
Oh well. Get that 20, Julius.
You know he's going for it.
You know he's going. That's the only
He
thing.
knows how many he
purposely
has.
Miss a bunch of shots.
If he goes for it, does that make me right in retrospect?
That yes, you get one incorrect guess off your record. There you go.
That's so funny.
Alrighty. Tibbs is actually
Jump man.
There we go. We're getting some Jericho time, but quickly ain't coming out though.
Yeah, you know that much. I think he leaves.
RJ.
Continuation.
Yes, sir. I will take the stat pattern, baby, because that's gonna help my agenda on Twitter.
And not only that, he's stuck in the game too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So they're gonna get another rebound or two out of this. Minutes distribution is where everybody would like tonight, by the way.
I love that he does the hard dribble back to the right side. It's like it's the mirror of Brunson's hard dribble back to the left. It's really nice.
Right,
Go ahead. I pointed out a little earlier, this is the first 20-20-20 game for the Knicks Big Three.
Yes, it is. Good call.
They all scored 20 points tonight.
1 point away from a 20-20-20-20 game with Quickly.
Yeah,
from the Knicks Big Four.
They pulled Quickly out because RJ was stuck in the game.
That's why.
That's really funny.
Oh, Ryan Arcidiacono getting minutes.
Arch.
All right.
Yo, honestly, seeing this Knicks jersey with an 8 on the back is like really messing with me. Like they shouldn't No, you should not be able to put 8 on a scrub. That's Spree's number. And this jersey,
dude, I'm doing the same thing with Deuce right now. That's LJ's number.
Yeah, man. It's just
man, that's throwing me off.
But his name is Deuce. I mean, you gotta let him rock with that.
No, I'm not even saying, but with the jersey, it then throws me off that's Larry Johnson's number.
I see. I hear you.
If they put a
that 20, oh my goodness,
a 20, there it is. No, I can't
do have a 20. That's so
the
20 is killing me.
There's a 20.
No.
I was like, nah, I kind of see the 8. I don't really care about the 2, but the 20 got me. Yeah, the 20 was too much.
Bingo. Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. This 8.
Oh, no.
Thank you, everybody, by the way, for tuning in for our watch along, for our watch party, whether it be on YouTube or on playback, if you could. My thanks to Mensa and to XJ for joining me and for the lovely commentary and for nailing as much as you could what turned into a pop quiz here on the watch party. The next one will be next Monday when the Knicks take on the Celtics.
Nice, big game.
Knock this down. Oh, well. And with
Take
30
that damn
seconds left,
jersey
Knicks
off.
will dribble this out.
I'm mad.
Mensa's
This garbage time just upset my spirit. Like, what are we doing? You got 2, 20, and 8 out there on guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
man.
cool. Not cool. All righty. Good win, boys. Good win. Shout out to the Knicks.
Good win. Very fun. Thank
Back
you all
at
for joining.
500. Everybody exhale.
Yes,
and RJ
sir.
Barrett, as of right now, is the truth, is him. I'm going to go have a nice slice of crow. There you go. All righty, everybody. Take care on playback. We're going to sign off now.
Later, guys.
All right, see you guys.
All right.
And then on YouTube, shout out to all of you. We will see you on the post game. And thank you for tuning in. We appreciate hanging out with us during this blowout victory. We appreciate it.
Hit the post game. Let's go.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir.